I mean, it's nice to have the metrics on both, Luneza. You don't feel, like, obligated to. But if you like, you can. Also, the bot is working again, at least on YouTube, so... On Twitch, I mean. So, if you do... Hang on. Can I do that? Oh god, no, yeah, it was absolutely a disappointment. I loved Crystal Chronicles, and it was so sad to, like, I had it, like, the thing that made Crystal Chronicles great was the D&D style, like, everyone's on an adventure together, you're all making decisions and whatnot, and the fact that that didn't happen was a bummer in and of itself. But then I found out that, like, my friends and I got all the way to the final boss. He was only playing on my file, we were just playing it together. And then it turns out that in order to enter the final level, both players have to have completed all the dungeons. Which is bullshit. It's like, why? Why are you, like... I don't want to have to go through all the dungeons we already just played. And then we just kind of were like, hey, do you want to start playing Final Fantasy XIV? And then we started playing Final Fantasy XIV. Which I still should get back into, and I've been saying that for months. Yeah, I just haven't gotten back into it. I was like, oh, I think it was like I canceled. So I was sort of dumb in subscribing because I have not finished the award-winning expansions Heaven's Word. But like I subbed before because I wanted to change my Chocobo's color and also because I wanted to buy the pig pet. The flying pig pet, and every time I look at that boy, I'm like, nope, this is worth it. This is worth it. But I probably should have, held off. Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright. 1 sec, I'm just getting my camera situation.
Nah. That's already been 1 second, man.
Oh,
okay.
no.
You're good. Take your time. Take all the time you need. I'm on chill.
I failed. Okay, cool. We're good.
No worries.
Oh. Sleeves are still slippery.
It's pretty strange that you play with your screen that way, I think.
What way?
It's just it's a very small nitpick, but like so like when you're playing against opponent at table to table, right?
Yeah.
you see it's like you see how my screen it's like backwards.
Yeah. Oh, do you have the stream open?
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you were looking at my stream layout. What do you mean by my screen?
So do you see how my mat is right now?
Yeah, that way.
So like, you're basically playing like this, right? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think that's it's different.
Well, it's just how I got my boom set up. And also, my friends and I usually play on we play a lot of Magic the Gathering, so we usually play a lot on Spell Table, which lets you flip the camera. Which I think that was, like, the biggest thing for me for that whole... That they did, like, a playtest of Bandai's official system a while back. And it bugged me because it was clearly not made for Digimon, because none of the counters had anything... None of, like, the UI had anything to do with Digimon. But it didn't even give you the option to, like, modify the other person's webcam to make it easier for you to see. There was no, like, there's a bunch of tiny little things that, like, Spell Table gets right. But no, I like it this way. It reads a bit easier for me, but, like, I don't mind either.
No, I mean, like, yeah, for you, of course, because, like, you know, your hands are on this side.
I'm streaming right now, so, like, what I was doing is flipping your camera in my OBS so that everything is right side up for you.
That's funny.
So, okay. Do you want to do evens or odds?
I have 2 die. Otherwise, we can do evens or odds. I don't mind.
I'll just do evens odds because it's
sure. Odd then.
Odd.
Perfect. How would you like to
cut? Just in half. Do you want me to cut?
No cut is fine.
Okay.
I have 4 eggs.
I also have 4 eggs. Also, for the sake of this, all the Koromon in here are the BT5 draw a card when attacking Koromon. I only have 2 of them, so I put 2 of the newer ones in here, but I just don't want to order 2 50-cent cards off TCG Player. Like,
you literally can't, because you have to spend $2.
Yeah, it's annoying. That's like my one thing with Digimon is I wish that you could buy singles. More places could sell singles.
Five. And then we rolled 5. Okay, yeah, so I'm first?
Yeah, you're go.
Alrighty. Oh, I'm so good at this game. I have a rookie. I'll hatch a Dorimon. Digivolve into a Dorimon. Draw.
Digivolve into my boy.
Group, draw. I'll push it to 2.
I'm at 2. Okay. Draw. I will hatch. Evolve Agumon. Draw. Ooh. Evolve Agumon X. Draw. I will spend the 2 that you gave me, evolve into Greymon, and draw.
So good.
And then I am going to set you to 3, evolving into Rise Greymon. Draw.
Sure. Draw. I'm just gonna go ahead and raise. I'll X Antibody to draw 1 off Dorimon and then gain a memory off Dorimon, so
I forgot X Antibody triggers that. I run my own deck.
Cool.
I don't know if it's never actually come up, but yeah.
I'll play Dorimon to trash a Dex for Gray for 3. I'll go to 1. I'll draw 2 cards. This hand is rough. I'll go into Dexter Gray for 3, draw 1, trashing another Dexter Gray.
Okay. My go.
So I gain back to 1 memory, so I go.
Oh, I'm at 2? Let me see what I draw. That would have been nice earlier. I'm going to promote. I'm going to Digiburst and get rid of my 2 Agumon. In order to play Hero for free.
Yes.
And then I am going to... You don't have a Tamer out or anything, right?
No Tamer currently, no.
Okay. I'm going to set you to 1 and evolve into Shine Greymon.
Oh, what the? Shine Gray? Draw for turn.
Yeah, whenever one of 11k, whenever one of my red or yellow tamers is suspended, it gets a security attack +1.
Sure. I'll Digivolve into Dorumon and draw. I'll go into Cool Boy for 2. I'll put you to 1. Check top 3.
I'll go to 3 because of hero.
No problem.
Yeah.
I had no other choice anyway.
No worries.
And it's kind of atrocious. I'll take the level 5, bottom decking Cool Boy and Dorumon.
Okay. I shall draw for turn. Hatch, evolve Agumon, draw. I'm going to pay 2. Evolve into Greymon and draw. I will evolve Greymon X for free and draw. Okay. I am going to swing into your security. I'm going to tap hero to give him +2k and security attack +1. So that's going to be 3 checks. I'm going to draw a card off of Koromon. And your Darumon dies, I believe, because he only has 1k, right?
It's 2k.
Yeah,
minus
2k.
2, right?
2k, yeah,
It doesn't matter.
it's minus 2, so he dies.
Still dead. So 2 checks or 3?
3 checks. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, first, 11. Second,
Survives.
1, and third, Yuji plays.
Okay. And then I will pass turn to you playing Karitai.
Sure. How much DP is your rise on my turn?
On your turn, it's 11k.
11k. Okay, no problem. I'll raise. That's the word, right? Yeah, raise. Yuji will gain a memory, and I'll draw 1 card. I'll Digivolve into Metal Garurumon X, or Metal Garurumon. Draw. Digiburst 2.
Oh.
That will bounce, or that will trash the top of your security because it can't delete anything with 6 cost or less.
So trash Greymon.
Yep. I will. Let's see. I'll attack. X antibody will activate. When attacking, I'll Digivolve into X antibody Metal Garurumon for 1. I'll tap Cool Boy to draw a card.
Okay. So you can evolve
And
from
then
the black one just into the blue one?
Yes.
Interesting.
It will unsuspend itself, and then when unsuspended, it will bounce the lowest level Digimon to your hand. So this will be for 1 check for 13.
2.
What's the requirement for your dual tamer to gain the memory?
I gain it 1 for me if I'm under 3, if I'm at 3 or less security, and 1 for you if you're at 3 or less security. So I'm going to be gaining 2.
Got it. 5. I'll X anybody this Dorumon to draw 1 from Dorimon.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and swing with the Melga again.
Agumon.
Alright, and then I'll Digivolve into Omnimon, and then I will not Blitz.
Okay. I go. Part of the cards.
You're at 3, by the way. I gained a memory from the Cool Boy when Digivolving.
I went the other way. I'm at 3, and then I go to 5 because of Karitai. things aren't great. Omniomon can't unsuspend himself, though.
He's a blocker.
Oh, he is a blocker.
Sir.
Okay. In that case... I am going to... pay 3. Agumon. Reveal top 3. I find no Greymon. Cool. Great. Gotta love that. Love that. You got Yuji. Omnimon can't attack more than once a turn, right?
Not currently.
I don't like how you say it like that. I'm going to set you to 1. I'm going to play Agumon and delete Darumon.
Oh no. Wow, what a spicy card.
I literally made this deck just because I wanted some place to put this Agumon. Because I'm like, if I got the fancy Anime Expo Agumon, I want to use them somewhere.
That's fair. I'll Digivolve here. Draw. Unfortunate. I think you got me here. I'll swing on me.
Sunrise Buster. I will play Karitai for free, and then I will give Onimon -3, 6, 9k.
Sure. Cool boy, so you'll go to 7 per turn?
You're playing, so I go to, yeah, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool.
You got it.
Alright. Yeah, maybe I do got this then. I'm gonna draw. I will promote. I will swing 2k at security.
12.
He dies. 2k at security.
You got it.
Yeah, cool. Game 2?
Game 2, game 2. Do you play the hybrids in this deck?
I have 2 hybrids in this deck.
Okay.
Just to maybe secure me that kill. I'm debating running less because Shine Gray wants my tamers to be suspending. So, like, I can't suspend them if I want to hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
So I found several times where it's like, but I don't want to trade off the security attack with and not get the hybrid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll be going second, by the way.
okay. I've enjoyed this deck though. It's worked a lot better than I thought it would. Want me to cut?
Half is fine.
Okay, you
How
can
would
just
you like
cut
to
half too. Doesn't matter.
Are you playing in the upcoming regional?
No, I wish I was. Wait, I live in San Diego and I didn't get into the San Diego regionals
Why was that?
because it was sold out.
Oh.
4 and 5.
Alright, good luck, have fun.
All right, you two. Hatch. Evolve Agumon. Draw. Evolve Agumon into Agumon. Draw. And then set you to 4. Play hero.
Alright, I'll draw for my turn. Digivolve into a Dorumon and draw. I'll play Cool Boy for 2. 1, 2, 3. I will grab the Mega X, Object Thrust. And I'll set you to 1, but you'll go to 3. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Well, I'm gonna feel sad, set you to 1, play Karitai, and pass the turn.
Sure. Draw. Man, you're so good at this game. And you go to 3.
Alright. What'd you play?
I did evolve into a Darugamon.
Okay.
So I'll set you to 1. Okay.
Yeah, set me to 1, but then yeah. Okay. Pay 2, evolve Greymon, and draw. And then I'm going to set you to 2, evolve to Rise Greymon, draw.
Draw. Cool boy, go to 0, draw 3, 1, 0, 3. Choices is Doraemon. Unfortunately, my friend, you go to 3.
Oh man. Okay. I shall draw. I'm gonna promote. I am going to pitch my 2 Agumon from here to activate Digiburst, which will let me play another Karitai. And then I will pay 3, evolve into Shine Gray, draw. And then I am going to... Do you have any... You have nothing out in the field.
Nothing on board.
I'm going to swing for security attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 security checks.
You can tap it even though there's no targets.
What do you mean?
The Kari ties?
No, it's when one of your red or yellow Digimon attacks, you may suspend this tamer to have all of your opponent's security Digimon get minus 2k for the turn.
Oh, security Digimon. Oh,
Yep.
Okay. Sure.
So that's 5 checks, and then I will draw off the Koromon, and then I felt like I was forgetting something, but no, that's probably it.
Okay, so X antibody, get a memory.
Shit, well, okay, cool.
Okay.
But the checks still go through, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So you hit all 5.
Damn, okay, cool. I was paranoid that I was paranoid.
You're good.
Yeah, I was paranoid that I was gonna hit some option and then die horribly, but cool.
I'll raise. I'll gain a memory. Draw. Yeah, X Digivolve for free. Draw. Gains blocker and retaliation. Tap 2 cool boys. Go to 4. Draw 2 more cards from the cool boys. Trash a card from my hand with X antibody units traits. Trash Melga to gain a memory. Digivolve for 3. Go to 2. Draw. Inserting a Dorumon. Gain a memory. Draw from Dorumon. I'll Digivolve into Metal Gurumon 3, go to 0, draw. I'll also activate my own Digiburst. Trash 2 of your one of your security. Sorry.
Rise Gray.
Then how much? What DP is your Digimon
at? He is 11k. Because this is not the Koromon that it says it. Actually, it would, even if this was the Koromon that it says it is, it wouldn't help me. Yeah.
11. I'll X antibody this and swing. It'll unsuspend for 1 memory, and this will be for 2 checks.
Rise Gray, Agumon.
Sure, and then you'll go to your 7.
Yeah, I will go to, so I go to 3, which goes to 5, which goes to 7. And you did not attack my Shine Gray?
Oh, it bounces because of the Melga X.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Draw for turn.
Grappu's so good at this game.
I'm going to hatch, evolve Agumon, draw. Of course, I pull the non-X Agumon the moment that I already evolved. That's great. That's wonderful. I will pay 2, Greymon, draw. I will 5 go to 2, evolve Agumon, play Agumon, not evolve it. Reveal top 3. Find no Greymons, because who really needs those? Not me. But just for funsies, I'm going to evolve into Agumon X so I can do that again. Greymon X. Cool. I will grab that. Evolve Greymon X for free. Draw. Then I'm going to... you only have Yuji's out, right? Yeah.
Only one, yeah. So you can set me to 1 here. Which is
So
a
yeah,
crime.
I'm going to set you to 1, evolve Rise Greymon, draw.
Okey-doke. Drop turn. Hatch. Evolve into Dorumon and draw. Unfortunately, you have this one too. I'll swing for the last 2 checks.
Greymon, Karitai.
Oh my.
Just because I didn't need it, I didn't have enough memory, you know?
Play a random rookie. Discard a X anybody and draw 2 cards.
Alright, so I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, yeah. Promote. How many security you got? I went through all 5 in one go, I forgot. Yeah, so just swing.
Yes.
I was like, how many do you have? Oh yeah, I got rid of all of them in one turn.
I felt an Omni for game just in my bones, and then I didn't see it.
It was a couple more cards down. Or Grumble too, but I didn't have the memory.
Oh, Rumble, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been
no
surprised
memory.
at how well this deck's been performing so far.
Alright, either of you guys want to get in a game? That was our set. So I'm gonna go play some League of Legends.
Oh, I'm in bed, so Nevin said you were playing something interesting, so I wanted to check it out.
Well, I mean, you saw me play this at locals, so...
Yeah, it's the same deck. He didn't tell me what it was. So tonight wound up being 6 people. Did you see that?
Yeah, but like if I went, I would have been like there would have been a bye. There's just no point.
There would have been a bye, but we would have had 3 rounds. We actually still could have had 3 rounds, but the down pair lost their game, so we had an undefeated after round 2.
Oh no.
I'm gonna hop off here and look for another game. Thanks for the game, dude.
No, no problem. Have a good night.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Going good. Let me get this sorted out. Is it okay if I'm streaming, by the way?
I don't mind.
Cool.
Just gonna be like a thousand. Just where? But you know.
What?
I said you're just gonna be streaming somebody, streaming yourself curb stomping someone who just learned how to play.
I've got some jankier decks if you'd prefer. I mean, I actually think that this deck's off meta anyway. So, though I've been happy with how it's been performing.
Use what you want, man. Like this is the deck that I want to play and like, you know, use and everything. So like, whatever you want to play.
Yeah,
I'm down for it.
you want to just get used to playing meta stuff.
Kinda. I'm not necessarily like too hard into playing meta things, but what I am in, like, I saw this, I was like, huh, that is very interesting.
Alright. Cool. Should be good. So just getting it, like, have you played, like, you know the basic rules and stuff, yeah?
Somewhat.
Okay. If you need clarifications, just let me know. There's still stuff that I don't really get.
That's fair. Like, when I mean, like, just learned how to play, like, friend of mine kind of taught me how to play, but then the person I was playing with before mainly taught me some stuff.
Okay. Just remember to draw when digivolving, and also remember to always put your security out, because I'm a dingus who still forgets that sometimes, and I have lost matches because
Wait,
we'll be like
you
three...
draw?
Huh?
You draw when you digivolve?
Whenever you digivolve something, you draw a card.
I wish I would have known that.
Yeah, that's
Okay. I mean,
it's also it's a
good
very
for
easy thing.
teachings.
It's a very easy thing to forget, and you want to make sure you're always doing it.
That is also fair.
But no, I've lost matches because I have forgotten to put my security out, and it's like turn 4, and someone is like, "I attack your security." I'm like, "Okay," and I go to flip a card, and I realize nothing's there, and I'm like, "Oh, oops." Do you want to evens or odds?
Evens.
Well, that's evens.
I'll go first.
Yeah. Technically speaking, you don't get a choice. If you win, you go first.
Oh, okay. That's actually different from most other card games.
It very much is. It
No.
doesn't really, like... it's weird to me that it's like, congratulations, you win, you are going first. Like...
Yeah, and there is a mulligan, correct?
No. There was a
No?
tournament that did mulligans for a bit, so, like, there are play groups that do mulligans, but for the most part, no, you're stuck with your opening hand.
Okay.
When
That's
they
perfectly fine.
Yeah, when they did do mulligans, it was like you could pitch your hand to the bottom and draw 5, but you had to keep the 5 extra. And there was no, like,
Okay.
shuffling. I liked it. I wish they made it an official rule, but yeah.
Again, that's fair. Alright, so you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Hatch?
Ooh, D-Reaper. I've gotten my ass
Yeah.
kicked by this before.
I will play a searcher for 1
Okay.
and draw.
I forget what the searcher does.
So searcher can reduce its cost by 2 if I don't have another searcher out, and then once per turn, and then when it enters, like on play, I draw 1.
Okay. I will draw. Oh, yay,
But
thank God.
If I'm not
Hatch.
mistaken,
Huh?
if I'm not mistaken, that puts you to 1.
You played it for 1, right? How much is
Yes,
the
I
searcher?
played it for 1.
Okay.
I played it for 1.
Also, by the way, all my Koromon in this deck are the BT5 Koromon that say when you attack with a Greymon, you draw a card.
Okay.
I only have 2 of the real ones, and I don't want to order 2 50-cent cards off of off of TCG Play right now.
I mean, I ordered 20.
Yeah, no, that is worth it. If I only need 2, it's like, eh.
Yeah.
I evolve Agumon and draw. Oh, yay. Evolve into Agumon X. Draw.
And you can just do that without paying any memory?
Agumon X has you can evolve for 0 on top of an Agumon.
Ah. And then how much was the Agumon's evolution?
Already 0. Pretty much almost every rookie costs 0 to evolve onto an egg. There are some that do. There are some rookies that do cost to evolve onto eggs, but usually it's because they have a very low normal cost, and you're supposed to hard play them.
Okay.
But for the most part, it's free to evolve rookies from eggs. Okay, and then. I am going to... I will set you to 2, and I will evolve Agumon X into Greymon X, and I will draw.
Alright.
Greymon X is inheritable, says when this Digimon has Greymon or Omnimon and would be deleted. An effect would delete it or... Oh! I didn't realize it blocks return to hand effects, too. I may trash 2 cards at the same level in this evolution cards to prevent it from leaving play. So, like, I can remove the 2 Agumon to stop a deletion effect.
Okay. So does that include, like, say, an effect that says minus 15?
No. Because it is... So the fun thing about, like, DP reduction is it is not an effect that is deleting the Digimon. It is in Magic terms,
It's board state.
It's a board state thing. The game is like,
okay.
this has 0 DP, it can no longer exist, and it dies.
So if
So-
you couldn't tell, I do actually play Magic.
I had a feeling that you played Magic, so yeah.
So you saying in Magic terms, that makes
Yeah.
sense. All right. So it's my turn.
It's like how I can reduce a indestructible thing to 0 and it still dies.
Yeah. I'll move Mother D Reaper up,
Mm-hmm.
and I will then attach a Searcher to. I will then play a Searcher for 1.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes in, I draw. I will then... That puts me to 1.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll give you 3.
To play Kari TK.
TK and Kari.
Okay.
Yeah.
I shall draw. How big is your searcher?
It is a 1K.
Oh, not that it matters.
It does not have blocker.
No, I
don't
was
think
I was
run
thinking
any
of things.
blockers.
I was hoping to murder it, but
Ah.
I can't actually, so it doesn't even matter. I'm going to promote. I am going to set you to 1 and evolve Greymon X into Rise Greymon X. Draw, activate Rise Greymon's ability. I can play 1 yellow or red tamer from my hand without paying its memory costs, and I am going to play Marcus, who is a memory setter, and when a Greymon attacks, I can spend him to gain a memory.
Yeah. So, Frontier was my favorite season,
Mm-hmm.
but like right behind Frontier, I did like Data
Sabers.
Squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my first anime I ever watched in Japanese. So Sabers Sabers Data Squad has a very my top 2 are Tamers and Sabers are my favorite seasons. Ghost Game is following in 3rd place at this point.
I haven't watched Ghost Game yet. I won't lie. I have been waiting for them to like import it to English, but
Fair.
at this point, I like the 2020 remake of Adventure. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. So
I
I'm
think
probably
they
just gonna
announced
bite
that
the bullet.
2020 is getting dubbed. I'm pretty sure they announced that Digimon the 2020 is getting dubbed, but like they never dubbed Cross. Actually, no, they did dub Cross Wars, didn't they? I don't know
They
if
dubbed the first season of it, and it was Digimon Fusion, and it did so bad that it is why most people think it
is why Digimon died for a little bit.
Yeah, because while season 1 of Fusion was god awful,
I did not
Season
like Fusion.
season 2 of Fusion, and then Exo Wars 2 would have completely made up for it.
I keep on hearing that Hunters was not good. I keep hearing that it's just the crossover episode that was cool, and then everything else was like.
And that is what I am okay with. Like, the scene where Marcus comes out punching somebody, just, you know.
I will also say,
it hit me.
I love. So one of my biggest gripes with Digimon is when they try and pull the whole, when you become an adult, you gotta lose your Digimon. The adventure's over. Time for the Digimon to go away. I hate that trope so much, and I love that Marcus is like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to the digital world. I'm living in the digital world.
No,
Yeah.
So fun thing about that trope is that, well, I understand it, at least, and you already told me you're streaming, so if you're on Twitch streaming this, your viewers are gonna hear me a little rant for just a second, because this is one of my favorite topics to talk about. The movie,
Kizuna?
I just know it in English as Final Evolution.
Yeah.
Or Last Evolution, because
Yeah.
the Adventure 2 is going to be Final Evolution.
Yeah, but yeah.
So the funny thing about that is that we know due to the events of Digimon 02, the ending of it, that Tai and Agumon are reunited.
Yeah, they become ambassadors and Matt goes to space. Like, it's...
So, the thing is, watching that movie, I cried like a little girl. Because again, I don't know what you're streaming on, so I don't know, like...
don't worry about it too much.
Okay. So, my whole thing was, I cried during that, but then I remembered, oh wait, 02 is still canon.
Yeah, my thing is, like, I haven't watched that movie, because I really hate the trope of, oh, it's time for you to lose the magical thing that represents your childhood. And it's like...
I understand the trope.
I understand the trope, but I understand it when it's like, life will get more complicated, not so much like, you are going to be forced to do this, you know? I live by the gospel of Mary Poppins, where growing up is an avoidable tragedy and not a fact of life.
Yeah.
But the, so my thing that bugs me is, like, hearing the director talk about it and be like, oh, the Digimon represent the kid's potential, and when you grow up, you lose your potential. I'm like, that's a depressing way to look at life. And just flat out not true.
When I heard that, I was like, yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah.
But real quick, what's my memory?
I set you to 1.
Okay, you set me to 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all talk about Kazuna?
Yeah, I'm ranting about it. I haven't watched it. I should watch it. I just hate the premise of, oops, the thing that represents your childhood is now gone. I hate that trope so much.
I hope you don't mind. I watched it last Sunday and really liked it. But apparently the official English translation is not a very accurate translation.
I don't know. I've watched it in English because that's how I watched Adventure 1, Adventure 2. That's how I watched Frontier. Like, basically, that's how I watched Digimon, because that's like all the way up to, like, as he was saying, Data Squad / Sabers. Because that is how I grew up watching it. You know, Sabers came out, I want to say 2008? Something like that. And Frontier was 2005 in English. I am 23 years old, and I feel old saying that.
I am 30. Sabers was my first anime I watched in Japanese. I'm 29, not 30, but yeah.
I'm 24. I grew up mainly. I watched the first 3 shows. Mainly see most of Tamers, so I grew up with that dub. Recently, I rewatched the first 3 seasons subbed, and I could make out stuff that was like changed or localized or whatever, where they just inserted jokes. So for Kazuna, you know, first time watching it, and from, I don't know if this is like true because there's still the 02 ending to take in consideration, since you said you've seen 02.
That's actually what we were talking about.
Yeah, is that it's still it's still considered canon.
What I was thinking, because we have the 02 movie next year, what I'm thinking is maybe it's not like when you become an adult you could like lose your Digimon, but maybe losing your inner child, if that makes any sense, like losing that connection.
I kind of get that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I grew up on Mary Poppins. Like, the idea that you should not lose your inner child, and that is a bad thing to do, is...
because you just become soulless, like not soulless, like you'll be like a cynical adult. And
also, I just thought it was a really annoying message to be like, okay, it's time to give up your Digimon. It's time for everybody to move on. Also, Digimon Adventure 2020 airing on in TV Japan, whatever. Like you know?
That's why I also think it can't be that, because I know people bring up like Japanese culture and like, oh, this is why high school is seen as like, you know, like a high school anime, because those like your quote unquote best years before you go working in the corporate workplace or whatever. But I'm like, Bandai, you can't actually believe that, because here you are just now doing a new version of the D arc for like the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, all of this shit that you know, like,
babies aren't buying that.
There's so much stuff. I didn't watch 2020 all the way through, but there's like so many plot points in Adventure 2020, just the bits that I did watch, where it's like, if you were not a Digimon fan in the 90s, these would not be hitting for you, you know? Like, the fact that Omnimon stops the nuke from hitting Tokyo, like, this is the movie.
Like, it could be like an adventure for like a new generation, but when you're referencing stuff from the original, it's like Do you want the new generation to go back to the original, or is this for the adults that could be watching?
Yeah. Anyway, you're
Just
at
real
one
quick.
memory.
Sorry about that. I
Four-
just had a conversation. Interesting.
Oh no, you're fully okay. I'm gonna play Searcher for 1,
Okay.
and then I'm going to put you at 2, reducing Bubbles by 2. So he'll go. His cost will be 1,
Okay.
and I will just throw this. Under.
Marcus is a memory setter, so I will go to 3 regardless.
Yeah.
I will.
But
draw.
I'll make you use that, Marcus.
Yeah. Hatch Koromon, evolve Agumon, and draw.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but like while y'all were talking, I was just so I got into the Vital Bracelet
Yeah.
because and I was like just showing off all the dim cards I got.
I've got a bunch of V-Pets under here I really need to reactivate. I dug up, when I was in middle school, I imported a Pendulum X from Japan, and that's like $100 plus now. But so I've tried reactivating it, and I can never get him to evolve to Darugamon. He always turns into a Kabuterimon, and I'm like, I'm following the guide. I looked it up. He's not getting any care mistakes. What's going on?
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to, speaking of savers, and/or Data Squad, evolve into Shine Greymon.
But it's not burst mode, so you know
I will
it's
try.
fine.
Don't worry, let me whip out the Geo Gray Sword and have it break every single time I use it except the first time. I'm going to then swing into your security. I'm going to tap Marcus to gain a memory, and because Marcus becomes suspended, I'm going to get an extra security check. So that's going to be 2 checks at
All right.
11k, and I'll draw a card off Koromon.
Alright. First check, Pendulum Feet. Second check, Searcher.
Okay. And then I will... How many security are you at?
I am currently at 3.
Okay. In that case, I will set you to 3, and I will play Karitai. At the beginning of my turn, if I have 3 or fewer security cards, I gain a memory, and if my opponent has 3 or fewer security cards, I gain a memory.
That's actually pretty neat.
Yep.
It should just say gain 1 memory.
It's either or. So like, what do you mean? It does say.
That's what I'm saying. It should just say gain 1 memory. If your opponent
No, it's
has
if both of us have less than 3, I gain 2. Because I gained 1 for me and 1 for
okay.
you. But right now I'm only
Okay.
gonna gain 1 because you're the only one with less than 3.
Okay, that's understandable. So at my turn, I'm at 3 because I
Yes.
have fewer security. I'm gonna go to 5 because of TK
Kari.
card.
Yeah, I forgot about Kari. TK Kari.
And I will draw for turn and cry. Fuck.
That's a mood. Enter
Reduce
the cry
cost.
phase.
Yeah, reduce cost. Playing Bubbles, which, if I remember correctly, is it from play or hand? Damn.
So what's the
So-
bubbles do?
Bubbles isn't the right call. So Bubbles is on play. I can place a searcher from hand or play under Mother. I thought it was also Graveyard. So, you know,
Actually, I think you mean the trash. Thank you very much. I call it the graveyard all the time too. Still, I will always say I'm tapping stuff. It's like I don't care. It's tapping.
Yeah.
Don't.
So you know what I think I'll do is I will for 6, putting you to 1, reinforcing memory boost.
So you'll gain them. You'll recovery 1. Right?
Yes.
Or okay.
No, this one is reveal the top 2 cards on my deck, place one of them on the top of security stack face down, add the remaining cards to my hand.
Okay.
So, but that's not on play, so I don't know if that activates now.
Wait, what do you?
It
So
just-
that's the delay effect.
No, it just says main, reveal the top 2 cards of your library, place one. So I don't know if that's like something I can do
That happens
on my
now.
main.
That
Okay.
when you actually wait. Let me
Because it
look up
doesn't
the
say
card.
it doesn't say on play like other cards do. Like it does like Searcher doesn't say on play, or Searcher says on play. Bubble says on play.
No, but that's an option card. So I believe it just means you use it during your main phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
So it.
So reveal the top 2, place 1 on the security, and then the other goes to my hand. Bubbles to security.
Okay, so you're at 3 security now?
I'm at 4.
I mean, 4, I mean, yeah. So I don't get the Kari time memory. So I go to 3. I shall draw.
Have you ever seen somebody hard cast a Reaper? Would you like to?
Let me see. I am going to swing into security. I'm going to tap Marcus and Karitai, so your security Digimon get minus 2k, and I'm going to gain a memory off Marcus. That's going to be 3 checks
Ooh, shit. Okay.
at 11k.
As we already knew.
Oh, and then I
Bubble
draw a
for
card
one,
off core.
Yeah.
Core.
Jerry, and Pendulum Beat.
Okay.
Never
Um,
lucky.
I will pay 2, evolve to Greymon down here, draw. And then I'm going to set you to... How much DP does your Bubbles have?
3.
3? Sweet. I'm going to...
6 on my turn.
6 on your turn. I only care about right now. I'm going to play Agumon and delete it.
Okay.
Delete 1.
And-
If I have a Tamer, delete one of my opponent's Digimon with 3k DP or less. Your go.
Alright. And I am at
1.
2? 1? Alright, and then I get put to 3 due to I have fewer security than you.
Yes. Okay, that was still the right move because wouldn't matter. I was
Alright.
like, oh no, you have memory center. No, different thing. The other.
Yeah. I mean, if you put me at a 1 and I have fewer security, it's essentially a memory setter, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
so-
it's different because it's if I put you to 3, you would have even more. You know.
Yeah.
Memory setters, it's like I'm just losing memory by not paying into it.
Yeah. So I'll just go get rid of that, gain 3 memory.
Okay.
Puts me to 6. So I didn't draw. That doesn't help. So for 1 Searcher, I get to draw again. Oh, absorb. For 1 Searcher, I'll get to draw. Will then reduce cost, so it should be at 4. Reduce cost with Mother for Bubbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. And that's game.
You're the last thing.
So you
could
know
be.
what? Yeah, you're right. If if you hit me with 3 security, there's not actually much I can do.
Fair.
So, I don't know. Play TK Kari. And for 1, another Searcher.
Okay, then I go to 3, which takes me to 4. Well, draw, promote, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to, you only have 1 card left?
Yeah.
I will swing
So-
Agumon at it.
So Jerry security shield's gone, so you just swing with
swinging.
All right. Down for another?
Sure. Do you want me to use a different deck or?
Oh, I don't mind.
I
know this deck has a weakness against high aggressive decks, so you know.
Mm-hmm. I had I got my ass kicked by D Reaper because I was playing my my Metal Garurumon X deck, and the thing with Metal Garurumon is like he'd gotten two of the Gate Guardians out, so I couldn't attack. And I was like, oh, that's fine. I'll just remove it. But all of my removal cares about what level the opponent's Digimon is, and the D Reaper doesn't have levels. So I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I just don't play the game anymore. So, oops. But this, I'm less worried about D Reaper with this deck because I can gain so much security attack. So even if you have the Guardians out.
Yeah, that's when you just put 4 of them out and then just say...
Yeah, when I'm like, I'm gonna tap all these Tamers, swing for 5, go for it.
Only one gets through.
It's better than better than nothing getting through.
Fair.
During
Yeah,
y'all's match, oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I was gonna say during y'all's match or a conversation, it was just announced that they're doing like a pre-order for the D scanner from Frontiers, and I'm like, yeah, Bandai, you're proving my point.
I was very sad that the D-Arcs are only cosplay things. I thought it was like, oh man, an LCD screen V-Pet?
Yeah.
I'm on board. And it's like, oh, it's just a cosplay prop.
Like
okay.
even if it was just like oh, it has virtual pet, but also it'll have like the corresponding like Digimon with it and the whole evolution thing, the sound effects. That to me would have been really cool. Like I would have liked that, but it's just like a cosplay like prop thing, which it's cool, but like it's not for me. If I had the virtual pet thing though, I'd love it. If it looked like the virtual pet, like the bracelet
Something
thing.
I want to do is I want to get a 3D printer.
Oh.
And so with my thing is that I want to change it so that I can either make like a case for it. I can take these off, make a case for it so that it has the like the original Digivice. Or I also thought about doing it so where it's it looks like a detector.
My so I actually just printed the top for this box, but it's not done drying
That's
yet
cool.
I gotta paint it. But these are like for the Stanley toolkit. So like I 3D printed the case, and then I got a little I made a little V-Pet topper for it.
That is adorable.
Yeah, for when I play the TCG, I have a little acrylic marker that's like the original Digivice, so I can just put over the numbers and see it through the screen.
I got the detector, the
Nice.
D-Arc. I mean, not the detector. Yeah, I will play my boy.
I should have gotten the DR because it would have fit the theme of my playmat, but whatever. I have a nostalgia for the Digivice, the original one.
There was a part of me, so I ended up getting I bought all of my friends' Digivices for Christmas one year.
Aw.
And then pretty much all of them gave them back because they didn't want the responsibility. So I have several just laying around. And there was a part of me that's like, I wonder if I could 3D print a D-Arc case for the V-Pet. Like, just rotate the screen, keep the 3 buttons, but and I'm like, that's too much work. I don't want to figure out how to do that. If somebody could do that for me, I'd be on board. I have many extra V-Pets to mod into D-Arcs, but... Because D-Arc's coolest Digivice, hands down.
Yeah.
Okay, again, I think it's the detector, but that was because, like, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan.
Fair.
Which kind of explains why I like Frontier so much is because I'm a huge Tokusatsu fan.
It's the Power Ranger set, so
Yeah, that makes
Exactly.
because I'm thinking because we finished the Tri movies and like Kazuna last weekend. We're thinking aside from Ghost Game when it wraps up, we're thinking of visiting Frontiers because as a kid I only caught like 1 or 2 episodes of Frontiers and didn't like it because it was too Tokusatsu and didn't have Digimon partners. But I'm thinking of like watching it just to give it a chance, just to see what it's like. Even though it's missing like aspects that like are important to me for like, you know, Digimon. But that's just me.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm curious if Ghost Game's gonna end soon because like it's approaching the episode 50 mark, which is like how long most seasons go.
Yeah, except for the reboot. That was like the
But-
exception.
But there's no plot insight. It is incredibly episodic, and I mean I love it.
Mhm.
Like once you accept that it's an episodic series, it's fine. But my worry is that they're gonna Kingdom Hearts 3 it and be like, okay, we got 3 episodes. Here's all the plot. We're gonna unload it right now, and it's like.
Mhm.
So that's my worry, is that they're not going to give it time to breathe. But
That's something. Also, something is that say they do like this was season 1 of Ghost Game,
yeah,
and then season 2's act like so it does what you say is like they drop a bunch of plot in those last 3 episodes, and then there goes like yeah you're gonna have to figure out what happens next in season 2.
that would be nice.
coming
Because
4
I mean,
years from
like,
now.
Cross Wars got a sequel series, so I mean, it's not impossible that it'll get a sequel series. And
Yeah.
but I'm seeing a lot of people talking about like since 02 is getting a movie that we're going to get a 02 reboot, which
Oh god, I hope not.
I have nostalgia for 02, but I don't like reboot
So,
Just skip and reboot Tamers, please. Maybe don't include the original writer, but reboot Tamers. I'm on board.
What happened with the original writer?
They wrote a sequel play that was like almost a vent post about cancel culture. It was like very on the nose, like the enemy was the embodiment of political correctness, and it literally had an attack called cancel culture. And everybody was like, huh, doth the lady protest too much? And looked into him and like, oh, he's got like vaccine denier stuff up, and like we're like, okay, this is weird.
I would like a Tamers continue. Have y'all seen like all of, like the Digimon movies and stuff like that? Because I would like the only thing for Tamers is I'd like a continuation if it's in the same vein as like the Runaway Locomon
Yeah,
movie.
I know
short
that's
film.
not canon, but it was nice.
It's weird because the original writer wasn't consulted, but he did like it and liked that it explored an aspect of a character, Ruki's whole thing with her dad. Like he liked that because that wasn't explored in the anime. And really, if you ignore the CD dramas, which Konaka had like worked on, and I'm not a big fan of them just because I don't like how it implies that they don't get reunited
Evens or
again until they're
odds?
adults. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Evens.
Oh shit. I'll reroll that again. Even.
Eh.
But so my thing with it is that I never really. So Tamers wise,
Mhm.
I love Tamers. If I remember correctly, it was the first series I actually remember watching.
Mhm.
But Frontier was then like Jetix came on, and then Frontier was like the series that I remember watching all the way through because I would be up early in the morning or late at night watching Jetix, and that's how I remember watching it. Tamers, like I liked it. Don't get me wrong. Gilmon is one of my favorite Digimon.
Mhm.
But I think at least like rewatching it now, like I can see there's a bunch of like all like the beginning is just a whole bunch of stuff that like okay, their mad of the group is Rukia, or was that her name?
Rookie.
Ruki.
Rika.
Depends on if you
Rika.
want to use the Japanese
Yeah.
names of English ones.
So like the mad of the group is Rika, and like Carriermon is kind of like outside of like Takato's two friends. Terriermon's like the comic relief, and I'm just like, I couldn't really until like they go into the digital world. I couldn't really get behind it.
That's fair. I like the Digimon seasons where it's not destiny that says they need to save the world. They're just people that are in the right place at the right time, which is why Tamers and Sabers are up there for me.
That's one of the reasons why I like Saviors, is literally because he becomes friends with Agumon by punching him.
I will say, like, I try and not be this way now because I actually prefer dubs over subs, and I don't actually like people who are very elitist for dubs over subs. But there are certain things about the Sabers Data Squad dub that bugs me. Like, I think all of the translated names are fine, except Keenan. Where did you come up with Keenan? His name was Ikto. Name him Ike or something. Like, I don't know. This is weird.
To be fair, they weren't really, like, they never really made a lot of, like, creative names for characters.
I like the dub name is Yamato. Yeah, the thing is, I like the dub names because it sounds like if these characters moved to the US and wanted to adopt an anglicized name, this is probably what they would go with.
Like, Frontier, JP. His Japanese name is Junpei.
Yeah.
TK is...
Takeru.
They actually... But I actually think they use his full name in...
Yeah, that's the other thing, too. It doesn't... I feel like the English dub doesn't necessarily decanonize their actual names, usually. Which is nice.
Yeah.
But
I like the
except
like
for
it
Zoe.
more like suggestion. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
easier
think-
for like kids in America to remember.
Whoa.
I think the only exception to that is Zoe from Frontiers, where I think she actually just had a full different name.
Yeah. But, okay, so the other thing that bugs me about Sabers is I'm like, okay, cool. Nasaru and Agumon use Yakuza terms to talk about each other, and they wanted to translate that into, like, gangster stuff for America, so, like, Agumon calls him boss. That's adorable. Why does he call him his employee? That is weird to me. Like, you couldn't use any other term for Agumon. Like... Employee is such a weird thing to call your Digimon partner. I think boss is endearing, employee is weird.
Look, I gotta say Marcus and Agumon's relationship in that one, to me, I feel like is way better than Kai's and Agumon's from 01. Just because, like, you know, they were just like, oh, here's your pet that basically already loves you unconditionally. Whereas, like, Marcus and Agumon, literally, like, the first episode, they're going...
Yeah,
like, they're
punch him in the
hands.
face! I don't respect you because I'm destined to love you forever. I respect you because you punched me in the face and it hurt, and that was awesome.
Yeah. And, alright.
Am I going first? I forget.
Yes.
Okay.
You got...
Hatch Dorimon. I will evolve into Dorumon and draw. And then I'm going to set you to 2, evolving Dorumon into Dorugamon. Draw.
Alright. I will draw. I will reveal a Mother D Reaper.
Whoa.
God, it's like the other ones. Like, I honestly don't know why I needed 4 for this deck. But I will then play a Searcher, which will allow me to draw. And that puts me to 1. I will put you to 2 and play Pendulum Feet.
What's Pendulum Feet do?
I reveal the top 3 cards, and I can add 1 card with D Reaper in its trait, and then 1 Searcher.
Okay.
So essentially, I can either add 2 Searchers, I'm thinking, or like Reaper Searcher, Bubble Searcher, and I'm thinking Reaper's the pick here. Which, that would be my turn.
Okay. Draw. I'm at 2.
Yes.
I'm gonna promote. I'm going to pay 3, evolve Dorugamon into Dorugreymon. Draw, activate Dorugremon's effect. I get to play a X antibody from my hand underneath my stack. I'm going to play this Darumon under here. When he goes into the stack, I gain a memory and draw a card, so I'm at 0. I am then going to evolve Doru Gray, and also he cannot be deleted or DP reduced until my next turn now. I'm going to evolve into Dex Doru Gray for 1, draw, trigger Dex Doru
And does that
Grays.
effect still... Is that effect still on the stack?
Yes, it is on the entire stack. So even if he
Okay.
turns into something else, he still has that. It's like a bestowed thing. It's not part of the card text.
Okay.
So evolve, I can trash a X antibody from my hand to gain a memory, so I will do that. I'm still at 0. And then I am going... Wait. Yeah, I did that. And then I will set you to 4. I will play... And then I get to delete one of my opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon, but your boys don't have levels, so... I'm setting you to 4 to play Kota. I am going to reveal top 4, add an X antibody to my hand. I will add Doru Gray to my hand.
What is he from?
He is from the Digimon Chronicles manga.
Isn't
Like-
that the same one, so the guy who had, in, like, the Digimon movie, he's the guy
No.
who had,
This is the manga
Okay.
that came out to advertise the Pendulum X. I remember reading it as a kid, like, translated from Japan, and it was, like, the most obscure piece of Digimon media ever. So when they were like, yeah, we are releasing Kota Demoto into the card game, I'm like, this is the deepest cut that they could make. It's crazy.
so as I'm set to 4, it becomes my turn,
Yeah.
and I will absorb a searcher.
That's just a thing that I love about the Digimon card game, is how they like go very deep into the fandom for some of these references, and it's cool. I just saw like one of the BT11 previews is Bearmon, and it's the gang from the Digimon World 3 opening, and I'm like, that's adorable, I love it.
I'm going to reduce this by 1, so for 2 Pendulum Feet.
Okay, see you to search.
Yep. I'll add 2 searchers. Then for 1, I'll play searcher. I get to draw. And I've already absorbed for this turn. So I will then put you at 3. Because if I, wait, so for 2, 1. So yeah, this should put you at 3, and I'll play a TK Nkari.
Cool, because I got my Kota is a memory setter also, so. Yeah. Draw. Hatch. Evolve Darumon for free, draw. I'm
Also-
at 3. Huh?
Something that bugged me growing up, like, I was literally driving home one day, listening to the Digimon movie soundtrack for some reason, and I was like, they are definitely kids.
In
They
America.
are not in America.
No. They're the kids in America because in that movie they were in fact in America. they were taking a vacation to America.
Ah.
Uh,
It's been so long since I've seen that movie.
yeah. I'm gonna pay 3 and play Yuji. This might not be the most optimal thing to do, but I'm going to swing into your...
You said pay 3. You
Huh?
said pay 3?
Yeah,
Okay, so that puts you at 0?
I'm at 0, yes.
Okay.
It doesn't change turns until you go negative.
Yes.
I am going to swing into your security for 2 checks at 9k, and I'm going to tap Yuji. And I am going to place Doru Greymon under the stack, so it's actually going to become 3 checks. I will draw a card, and I will gain a memory.
So, first check, Bubbles. Bubbles will put this searcher under Mother D Reaper. Second check, it is a Bubbles, and... But, yeah, we'll do it this way. I will put a Searcher from my hand under Mother D Reaper, and for the third, Blades.
So none of that was over 9K.
No.
Cool. And then I'm
The
going.
only ones under over 9K that I can think of off the top of my head in this deck is Gatekeeper and Reaper.
Okay. I'm gonna set you to 1. Play a Cool Boy. I'm gonna reveal the top 3 cards. I get to add an X Antibody Digimon and the option card X Antibody to my hand. I will grab Ryudomon. He is also from the Digimon Chronicle manga, and I never gave him a name. He is just Cool Boy. And then it's your turn at 1.
And then I'll go to 3 thanks to TK and Kari. Alrighty. And I will throw the 10. For 1, play Searcher, draw, Absorb. For 1, again, I'm going to reduce the cost of this and play Jerry.
What's Jerry do?
Jerry says I may suspend this Digimon, reveal the top 5 cards in my deck, place 1 Searcher from among them, and then the remaining at the bottom of my deck in any order.
Okay.
I will then suspend Jerry and use just that.
It is weird to think like Digimon sort of have summoning sickness, but not that type of summoning sickness.
Yeah, I that's kind of something I had to get used to with the last guy I was playing with. And I'm at 1 memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just sad now because I'm just gonna get smacked for 3 again. I'll play Pendulum Feet.
Okay. How putting me to
2.
2, which puts me to 3 because of Kota.
And I will add a Reaper and a Searcher.
Okay. Unsuspend. Draw. I am going to promote Darumon, which is going to trigger Yuji. I'll gain a memory and draw. Then...
I contemplated just putting you to 10, but putting you to 10 wouldn't do anything but just give you more memory.
I am going to... Yeah, I'm gonna swing for 3 checks, and I will put Ryudomon underneath the stack, which is going to gain me another memory and draw me a card. So that's 3 checks at 9K.
Alright, first check.
10.
I survived.
Damn.
Unfortunately, this doesn't kill your thing.
Oh, yeah,
to the
'cause
fact that it plays it without battling.
Oh, okay, in that case, the 2 other checks still happen, right? No, 1 check still happens, because that's security tech -1, right?
Yeah.
So I was doing
So
3
it
checks.
puts, yeah.
So that was the first check. So I still have 1
This
more
will
check.
be the
Yeah.
yes. This will be the second check. Bifrost.
What's that do?
So this is target opponent's Digimon gets -3 and -1 security check. So your other guy will just get -3 and -1 security check.
Alright, he was already... he was already not doing too hot for me right now anyway, so...
And then for the
There's no
one,
final check. There's no final check.
there's no
Because you gave me security -1, so the game is like has there been more than it has
okay.
security attack X. Has X amount of cards been checked? Yes, then you stop. So
Okay.
So if you flip a Gate Guardian, then it will stop the checks if checking would make more happen than they have a budget for, essentially.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna pay 2, evolve into Darugamon, and draw. I'm going to evolve Darugamon into Dex Darugamon for free. Draw. He's gonna get blocker and retaliation this turn. I'm gonna tap Cool Boy. I get to draw and gain a card and gain a memory because.
So what's retaliation?
If he dies, he kills the thing that killed him.
Ah.
So, that happens.
And this is just until the end of your turn, right?
the end of my next turn.
Ah, okay.
So you can't swing into me unless because then I can block and kill whatever you tried to block it with. I am then going to pay 2, Cool Boy, reveal the top 3, grab an X antibody. I will grab Dorugoramon. Add that to hand. And then I will set you to 1, evolving into Dorugoramon, and I will draw. That is your go.
Alright, I will go to 3 thanks to my TK and Kari. And... Alright. So we're going to, for 1, play Searcher. Searcher to draw. And then absorb. Then... Jerry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Maybe says back in any order. Yeah. So, with that being said, you have 7.
7?
Yes, I do have 7.
Oh, did you gain memory?
No. No, it's, searchers.
Oh, okay.
I have 7 searchers. Alright. Using Mother D Reaper, I'm going to reduce cost of 7. And if I'm not
Another
mistaken, that
D
puts you to 3.
I'm at 3?
Yes.
Okay, so I have security attack -2.
Yes.
Alright. I will draw. Hatch. Evolve Ryudamon. Draw. I am going to swing at your security. I am going to tap Yuji. So I will place a Darugoramon underneath the stack, which means he's going to have a total of security attack +4. And then on his own ability, I will also draw a card and gain a memory. And then his own ability triggers, I will play Darugamon underneath the stack. And then his ability will delete 2 Digimon on your side of the field with play cost less than the number of evolution cards he has, which is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Delete your Gate Guardians.
I gotta stop you there for 1 second.
Gate Guardians 11.
I thought it was 10. Oh, damn. How are you stopping me?
You have 2 Doro Greymons under that thing?
1, 2, 3 Dorugoramons.
You do know that's restricted, right?
Not in the American format. It's only in Japan.
No, it activates in our format.
No, it was specifically only in Japan. I went
Which
to
activated
regionals.
in our format too.
No, only that's people were complaining about it because they're saying he might be eventually done. It's like the entire discourse around it, but the Doro Gray is only in Japan.
Alright, you go.
Ban and restricted announcement.
As the third party, I can confirm that's only Japan.
Cool. Yeah, I was like, this is my favorite deck. I thought I'd know. Anyway, okay. So your Gate Guardians live. I guess I will delete. I guess I will delete your Jerry and one of your other boys, and then that'll still be 2 checks.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's bubbles, and that doesn't help me because that hits through.
Yeah, and then I can't. Can I swing for game with the Gate Guardians out? Because I'm not.
So just making sure I'm not doing this wrong. So, I only had the 1 card in security.
Yes. Security Attack Plus does not win you the game. So, like, if you only have 1 card left and someone swings at you for Security Attack plus 69, it doesn't matter. It only gets rid of that 1 card. You do not lose. You only lose when someone attacks your security when you don't have any.
Ah.
So.
Okay. So, does anybody know this question? Because I don't. I literally just started playing this.
Does your other
today.
Digimon have? How does your?
He
does
does
your
not
other
have
Digimon
Security
have a
Attack
security
Plus.
Attack minus.
Their Gate Guardians give me Security Attack -2.
Yeah, so he can't swing for game. You can attack with him and do any attacking effects, but he needs at least 1 security attack to attack for game.
Okay, good to know. That's what I was wondering. I had a feeling it was like that.
Unfortunately, if it's gonna be a 4 attack again, I don't know how much what I can do on my turn. So we'll see.
I am going to. And I can delete them next turn too, not that it matters. I am going to pay 2, evolve into Dextoru Goramon. I'll draw for evolution. I will tap both the Cool Boys so that I will draw 2 and gain 2 memory. And then, so here's the thing. D-Reaper stuff doesn't have levels. So things that say everything below level 4 cannot, doesn't affect D-Reaper stuff.
As far as I'm aware, yes.
This one says if it has Dorogoramon in its evolution cards or is evolving from the trash, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. They don't have levels, so that doesn't target them, despite the fact that there are Digimon and there is no other level to target. Yeah, okay.
Well, technically, they're D-Reapers, not Digimon.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
When are we gonna get the Kenzoku from Survive archetype? I'm going to pay 4, evolve into Dextoru Gray, draw, and then I will set you to 2, evolving Darugamon down in Raising and draw.
Alright. And I'll then go to 4 thanks to my TK Imkari. Alright. Maybe?
And the Gate Guardians say, the Gate Guardians say if your D-Reaper has more than, 10 cards in it, the security attack thing happens, right?
It's 6 or more.
For your mother D-Reaper. Okay.
Yes. Also, I just realized when I played my second Gatekeeper, I did not heal.
Oh, security. Security plus
Yeah.
1. You can do that. Oh well. I was swinging for 2 checks anyway.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. At this point, it's too late.
Yeah, I was swing. I would have swung through it anyway, unless you have like an option that would have deleted him. He was swinging for a lot because he gets plus 1k for every X antibody in his stack, which is a lot at this point. So
let's see what I can do. So we have this. So we're gonna say 10 at security.
1.
All right. 10 at security.
7. Oh, the Mother D Reaper can attack, right?
No, the Mother D Reaper cannot attack. It's kind of dumb, but if I don't do this, I think I lose anyway. 20 at security.
1.
20 at security.
13.
One, two, 3, 4,
Also, if
5,
he
6.
gets deleted, I get to
7.
play a level 3 or a Death X-Mon from my trash for free.
Reaper.
What's Reaper do?
It's got Rush. And I can put 2... Whenever he attacks... So, he goes to attack, I can put 2 Searchers underneath him and untap him.
Oh, damn.
So, Reaper attacks. Reaper will attack again.
Heart of the cards. How big is Reaper?
On this attack, he will be...
The first attack.
The first attack, he'll be 17.
Shit. You win.
Woo!
I had Death X-Mon in my hand, and I realized that, like, it's not a deletion effect, but it would shut off your Tower Guardians, because it would de-digivolve Mother D Reaper.
Wait, how would de-digivolving Mother Reaper work?
She would no longer be Mother D Reaper, she'd be whatever's underneath her, right?
It would not work because Mother Reaper is unaffected.
Yeah, Mother...
Not?
First line of text is that this Digimon cannot attack and isn't affected by your opponent's effects.
Oh, damn, I didn't realize that part. Okay.
She is, as far as I'm aware, the only way to get rid of Mother D Reaper is if I suspend her for some reason, and then you attack over her.
Fair. And then, yeah, because you can't force her to suspend. Interesting.
It's bullshit.
You can also attack unsuspended Digimon with card effects like Metal Greymon Inherit.
Oh, yeah, okay, so you can kill her that way.
But it's unaffected by opponent's card effects.
I would have... So... Not that it would have mattered, like, if I had gotten another turn, I would have lived anyway. I was just like, man, I could cast Death X for 2 with this board state.
Yeah, like, the way I was thinking of everything going,
Or not 2.
I was like... I had to sit there and think, like, okay, so I have my Pendulum Feet here, and I have everything I need to Reaper. Okay, we're just gonna lambs to the slaughter here.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's like a thing with the game is like I've had so many times where I didn't realize I had lethal. I'm like sitting there thinking, oh man, I want to do a thing. And then my brain is too caught up with like that thing that I don't realize that I have enough stuff that I could swing out with and kill them right now.
Yeah.
Like,
But like
so-
this is like the second time I've played this. Like, you're literally the second person I've played this deck against. Like, most of the stuff came in the mail this morning. I got so excited, I decided to just, before work, I sleeved it, went to work, had an awful time, like, really would not recommend.
Work is awful.
Got home, joined this Discord, because my friends are being mean and don't want to sit there and play Digimon with me, even though they're the ones who got me into the card game. Granted, I probably would have gotten in into it at some point anyway. But then decided just, if they're not going to play, I'll do the same thing I do with Magic and then just
Play people
play with
on the
people
internet?
online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I play Spell Table all the time.
I love Spell Table. Yeah, no, I was gonna play some Survive tonight, but I'm having fun playing Digimon, so we can go again if you want to.
Oh, I'm down.
I think I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna play my Greymon deck again,
Okay.
because that's my newest deck. I'm just testing it out. I feel bad. I am worried that Doru Gray limit is going to come to the U.S. I've been hearing people say that maybe it's not because we're not best of one like Japan is, but like the Doru Gray limit is meant to hurt the Alphamon deck. I am not playing Alphamon, I'm playing Death Xmon, and if you limit Doru Gray, then my deck's Doru Grays have nothing that I can evolve onto, and this deck becomes way less efficient, and it's already really janky. So, like...
So, I completely understand your trouble. I also play Yu-Gi-Oh! A couple years ago, I built this deck, and for reasons that are obvious, but to a 17-year-old who literally did it for shits and giggles, the deck's name was Auschwitz.
Oh.
But I had to change it to German Fairy Lockdown Burn. So the reason why it's called that is because it's an archetype called Trickstars. All the cards were in German. And the whole point of the deck was that I used lockdown effects so that my opponent couldn't do anything, and then when they could do something,
still a bit too edgy.
Yeah.
Like,
as I said,
you were
younger me,
edgy
yeah.
17-year-old.
Yeah, younger me did it for the shits and giggles, but like, I don't refer to it as that anymore. I literally just call it the German Fairy Burn, because that's what it is. Literally, it's just a bunch of German fairies putting you in a dark dungeon to burn you.
Do you still play Yu-Gi-Oh? Because I only ever played when it was like earlier Yu-Gi-Oh, and like everything I see now is like, I don't know if this environment is one that I want to enter into.
I do, and the thing is, I only play in metas that allow me to play lockdown decks efficiently, because I don't have a lot of money to put into card games. I literally built this deck for under $30.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was saying I was sad about that Doru Gray limit. I hope it doesn't hit. I'd love it if it doesn't hit the US. I'm probably gonna assume it's going to. But I bought two Death Xmon for that deck. There is no sideboard.
Okay. So unfortunately, then I do think they might hit it.
Even though it's best of 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't know the card game too well. I don't know how toxic.
I've been hearing a lot of people say that it might not, because it was made to limit Alphamon, and apparently Alphamon was a lot more rampant in Japan than it is in the US. But
evens or odds?
Evens. But yeah, no, I bought 2 Death Xmon for the deck because my boss monster is like, oh, you can play Death X for free when it dies, and if this deck and Death X's are expensive. Not that I wouldn't be able to put them in another deck, but I need to put my security out.
So yeah, I still do play Yu-Gi-Oh from time to time. I just right now it's in a meta where I like. I built a deck around a jank archetype and actually just won a locals with it, getting in the top 3.
That's cool. My thing is like, I've been surprised at how like there's a lot of people in the community who seem vehemently against the idea of rotation. And in my head, I'm like, I'd prefer rotation than what Yu-Gi-Oh has, where it's just a gigantic ban list and everything still power creeps to hell.
I think I don't like. I don't think. I don't like rotation. To me, I used to play a card game called Force of Will,
Mm-hmm.
and to me, the rotation is kind of what killed it because it was already an expensive game as it was.
As long as you're supporting an eternal format, I don't think rotation's that big of a deal. I think the issue is if there's no eternal format that's supported.
Yeah, and I'll agree with that.
Like Magic,
they actually,
nobody likes Standard in Magic, but you've got like 5 other formats that you can play.
Yeah.
So,
and with like Yu-Gi-Oh, the thing is like still like there are certain cards on that ban list that they can never unban.
yeah.
Like,
But it still is like Yu-Gi-Oh's power crept so much to the point where like there's like I get Magic has a lot of new systems too, but like some of the
So
new systems
kinda-
in Yu-Gi-Oh feel like it's an entirely different game.
so I can kind of agree with that, but at the same time, I still play. I literally play a deck that says, I play a trap card. I play 4 trap cards and a monster, and then play a spell card. You go to your turn. All of these spell cards came out years ago. Goes in match. You can only control one type of monster. Rivalry of Warlords, or goes in match is one attribute. Rivalry is one type. So, like, in my Trickstar deck, the type is Light Fairy. I can only play Light Fairy monsters. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then there can only be one, where you can only control one type of monster. So, using the same example, I can't. So now, if you summon something, you're now locked into that Light Fairy. You can only summon that one Light Fairy, and you can't attempt to summon anything else.
I'm sure there's workarounds for it. It's just
Oh
I
no,
don't know.
there are.
I-
There are.
I just hope, because I
Um,
do see the game power creeping a bit, and I just hope that it doesn't power creep to hell. And I feel like a rotation's a way that they like make sure people can still buy the new sets and have a reason to without needing
Oh, yeah.
to develop a set that is crazy overpowered compared to the last one. Like there's people saying that they hit Doru Greymon because they want to promote the Crossheart deck that's coming out, which I don't want to be that cynical about it. But it is like people being like, hey, Crossheart is already the top tier deck, and for some reason they didn't ban anything out of it, but they banned the second best deck. You know, like...
Yeah, and that's something that Yu-Gi-Oh! Did recently. Couple months ago when they did their ban list, because they do ban lists every 3 months now. It used to be every 6 months, but due to power creeping of cards, they actually changed it to every 3 months. But most of the time, they're taking things off the ban list than they are putting things on.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things they did was recently, so like just one of the things you were saying is that a card that they took off the ban list was called Harpy's Feather Duster. Card came out years ago.
One of the I remember playing Harvey's Feather Duster. Like,
Yeah, and that card completely shuts down my deck.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, we've gotten to a point in this meta where nobody really plays back row heavy decks. So, in people's main deck, because there is a sideboard in Yu-Gi-Oh, they don't run back row removal except in their sideboard. So the cheeky thing is that like decks like mine is that there's a card called Mystic Mine that people are mad. People who spend thousands of dollars on the game are mad about because it's a 50-cent card that says if you play if your opponent controls more monsters, they cannot attack or activate monster effects. And it's really strong but it is one card, and there are hundreds of cards that say, hey, destroy that aren't monster effects, but nobody's playing them.
Yeah.
And that's where
you can still make a bunch of stuff and still.
Yeah.
You're going first?
Oh, yes. So Mother D, draw, or I don't draw. Mother D Reaper, play Searcher, then I get to draw.
Okay, and it's my turn at
Yes.
at 2?
1.
What? Okay.
Yeah. Searcher says
No, if you don't
I have
control
no other-
another searcher. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
But
it
yeah,
was one of the ones
that's
that
the thing
cares
is that
about
like
D.
I don't get mad at cards like that because as there are counters to it.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to play those counters because it's not meta. But
Mhm.
then obviously these anti-meta decks are gonna sit there and roll over the meta and become the new meta, which will then make a new anti-meta to break that. It's just
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I evolve Agumon, draw, and then I'm going to set you to 3 playing Marcus.
Alright. I will draw for turn. I will move up my Mother D Reaper. I will absorb the Searcher. I will then, for 1, play Searcher, which will then draw me a card. And then I will set you to 2, playing a TK card.
Okay. Draw. Okay, cool.
But that's enough talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!
I will pay 2, evolve to Greymon. I was worried because I thought I was gonna have to play a level 5 for its hard play cost, and then with your but I was like, okay, your TK Kari is not active yet. I'm probably fine. I'm gonna set you to 3, evolve Greymon into Rise Greymon, and draw.
You are correct. My TK and card are not active as of yet. But, yeah. I have fun with card games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set you to 1. Well, I'm gonna absorb Searcher,
Oh, wait a minute.
and
I set you to 2. I forgot Marcus is out, so I would have been at 3. So I paid 2 and then paid, yeah, so you're at 2.
well then I will put you to 2 and play TK and card.
Okay. I shall draw. I'm going to promote. I'm going to activate Rise Gray's Digiburst abilities, so I'm going to trash Agumon and Greymon from the stack to play a Tamer for free. I am going to play... Actually, I don't want to do that. Because I realize it's probably just better to pay 1, evolve into Rise Greymon X, draw...
And then just play it for free anyway.
Yeah, play for free off that.
Whoa,
And then...
wait, could that... Okay, so what you could do is that if you had another Tamer in hand...
I did not.
Okay, I was about to say...
That was what I'm saying. I was planning on doing... I'll get 2 Tamers out, and I only had 1.
Yeah.
That being said... And then I can't target your Mother D Reaper, so... that being said, I did in fact draw 1 off the evolution, so that probably would have been the smarter thing to do. But I'm just gonna set you to 2 and play another Marcus.
Oh, I mean, I'm always accepting of, some memory, because, with old age, mine's going out. But, I will draw for turn. And, I will set you to 2, playing a TK card.
Damn! At 2, which goes to 3.
Unfortunately, they're only going to be useful when you hit me.
Yeah, and maybe I don't want to do that right now. I get this vibe that I maybe don't want to do
It's
that.
only +6.
Evolve Agumon and draw. I'm going to pay 2. Hey, look, my Kari is also not doing me anything right now. Pay 2, evolve Greymon, draw, evolve Greymon for free into Greymon X, and draw. And then... I am going to set you to 2, evolve into Rise Greymon, and draw.
Alright. I will. Oh, this is bad. Using Mother D Reaper, I'm going to Bubbles. No effect. Pass.
Okay. Remind me again what his text is.
So Bubbles has an unsecurity where I can put a searcher underneath Mother D Reaper from hand or play, and then on play it does the same.
Okay. So I'm at 3. Draw for turn. I'm going to... Okay. I am going to... Actually... Hang on, I'm trying to decide how exactly I want to do this.
Can't decide whether you should live or die.
Okay. Promote Rise Gray. I unfortunately have no tamers to play with him, but I'm going to go to 0. Evolve Rise... Evolve Rise Gray into Shine Greymon. Draw. And then I am going to swing into your security for 1, 2, 3, 4 checks. And I'm going to gain 2 memory off the Marcuses. And I will draw a card off of Koromon.
So how many checks?
4.
3, 4? Okay. First check, Searcher. Second check, Searcher. Third check, Please. Fourth check, Pendulum Beat.
Okay. And then I will swing into your security for 10k, and I will draw a card off Koromon.
Right. Reaper.
Okay. And then I will pay 2, and I'm going to evolve Karitai into Burning Greymon and swing for game.
Alright. Next game.
I was worried for a second. I'm like, oh man, I'll get security minus, and then I realized your Mother D Reaper's not big enough. I think. I don't think she was big enough to get the Gate Guardians. Yeah.
I kind of had a brick of a hand. And I wasn't seeing any of my searchers. But, all's fine.
My one worry about this deck is how easy it is to kill me with Death Exmon. I do want to take this to my LGS and see how well it performs, but I think I'm going to be a lot more cautious about...
I have no idea what Death Exmon does.
It is a bit of a scourge of the format right now. It's like $70.
That's why you were complaining you bought
That's why
2.
I bought 2. Which, I mean, even if my deck gets nerfed, it's still a very good card, because it's very good at clearing boards. So what it does is when it enters... you de-Digivolve all of your opponent's Digimon, and then you delete all the lowest level Digimon. And then at the end of your opponent's turn, they delete all Digimon of the lowest level that they have. So it like locks down.
It doesn't affect D Reaper.
It doesn't affect D Reaper, but
I can see how that'd be nasty.
It's probably only going to stay relevant because Crossheart, and that's the thing with Death X is the cost is reduced by 3 for every Digimon and Tamer your opponent has in play. So it's probably going to stay relevant because I haven't looked too much into how the deck works, but I know next format has Crossheart, which is cares a lot about a lot of Tamers and a lot of Digimon. So like Death X is like a big counter to it.
Alright. So, I'm assuming you're not changing your deck.
Nah, if you want to play this like it's a match, yeah.
Alright.
Do you want to go first or second?
Yeah, I'll go first. A lot better of a hand. Mother D Reaper, Searcher, draw. Oh, 1 second. What up, good buddy?
Yup.
Playing Digimon on over Discord. What up?
Oh.
Sure. This game's probably gonna be over real fast, so I'll join you right after. Alright. Alright, peace. Alright.
You put me to 2?
No,
1.
1.
You guys I keep forgetting. That's how Searcher works. Draw. Hatch. Evolve Agumon X. Draw. And
And
then
evolving Agumon X also doesn't cost anything?
doesn't cost anything. 0 onto a level 2, and it's also 0 when I evolve from Agumon.
Okay.
And then I will evolve him into Greymon and draw.
And that puts me to
1.
1? Okay. Alright, I will draw. I will bring that up. Insert the Searcher. Play a Searcher. Draw a card. That puts me to 0. And I would put you at 4 and play TK and Kari.
Okay. I'll draw.
Somebody in this Discord is the name that my name referenced.
I'm going to promote Greymon. I am going to evolve Greymon into Greymon X for free and draw. I am then going to pay 1, 2, 3, evolve him into Rise Greymon, draw. I'm going to Digiburst and remove Agumon X and Koromon from the stack in order to play a
Yes.
Marcus. And then I am going to pay 1. I'm going to evolve into Greymon X Antibody, draw, and I will play a...
So I thought only hybrids could or no, that you said Blazing Greymon?
He's Rise Greymon. He's Rise Greymon
No,
X.
last game, the Digimon you swung with per game.
Burning Greymon. The Takuya's second evolution,
Yeah.
that's a hybrid.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
So-
it's Burning Greymon or the Japanese Aldemon.
Yeah, which is
Less-
fun because I don't know why they didn't use like the TCG seems very wishy-washy on whether or not they use the English or Japanese terms. And I don't know why they didn't use the Japanese terms for like that, and like Doru Greymon's not even a Greymon in Japan. Just because it makes rules confusion. Because they have to now state on every card that cares about Greymon Tribal that it doesn't count Burning Greymon or Doru Greymon. And I'm like, just use the Japanese names. And then they for the Jesmon deck, they still call Jesmon's rookie Huckmon, which is the Japanese name, but I'm like, but they're just trying to say Hackmon. Like, that's not, you're not being authentic to the Japanese. They are they just don't have the syllables to say the word hack, but that is what they're trying to say. Why are you...
So, you know why, at least English doesn't use the translation?
They use the translation sometimes, and sometimes they don't.
Yes. But do you know, so at least for this reason, I actually know
Why?
So the reason why the Aldemon's name was changed is because it uses a Hindu god's name, and apparently people got uppity about it.
That makes sense. Anyway, I am going to play,
You don't see Christians getting uppity about it when they use Lilithmon and Lucymon.
yeah. Oh, no, you do, but
We don't care.
the Hindu religion's already a little bit of a minority. I feel give them some slack. I'm gonna play TK Kari. I will delete your searcher. And then...
Wait, does it like legit just delete the searcher, or is it level based?
So when evolving, you may play one yellow or red tamer without paying its memory cost. Then if Rise Greymon is in the evolution cards, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2k for the turn for each yellow or red tamer you have. So, yeah, it's not level based. And then I am going
It'd be
to
cooler if it was.
set you to 3. Nah, I think I like how this works. Evolve the Shine Greymon.
No, alright. And let's make it 3. I will.
I still don't understand why they decided to say Huckmon instead
Searcher.
of Hackmon.
I will then reduce cost to 1, putting me to 1 for bubbles. And I'll pass on that. Well, yeah, because you go to 3 anyway.
Yeah, you're just giving me the 3?
Yeah. Well, you already go to 3.
Yeah. Draw. Hatch. Evolve Agumon. Draw.
So, can your security stack be more than 5?
Yes. Yellow decks will frequently do that.
That's hilarious.
There is an entire archetype called Security Control, and it sucks, and I hate it.
Says the person who's about to whack me with 4 security.
Yeah, I know. There's a reason I don't like Security Control. I am... you got your Kari TK, but I don't think I really... You don't have multiples of them, so I'm not scared right now. I will swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and gain a memory.
Alright.
So it's
First check, Bifrost.
What's that do?
So I can minus one of your things' security.
Okay, so
So
minus how many?
I
Minus
can-
1?
yeah, minus 1 security on. Yeah.
Shine Gray's your only option. So
Yeah.
you only
Yeah.
have 2 more checks then.
Okay. Second. Oh, TK and Kari.
Ah, shit.
And. Oh, hey. Minus 15, that bitch.
Oh. I don't like security control. It's mean. It's stupid. Who likes security cards? It's dumb. Okay.
Alright. That went a little better than expected. For me.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's not happy.
I'm not happy at all. Pay 3, evolve Rise Greymon. You're at 1, but you're going to be at a lot more.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 5. Alright. I go to 5. Roll. Alright. Searcher, draw.
For 1.
Yep. Absorb, 4. I will then use Mother D Reaper to reduce the cost by 4. So I'll, for 1, play Jerry. suspending Jerry. Then that puts me to
You said so. I had you at 2. You played Searcher for 1, and you played Jerry for 1.
yes. I should have been at 5.
Oh, because of your your 2 cards.
Yeah, my
right?
TK. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're at 3 then.
Which use my D. So yeah. Well, so what makes you go to 3?
Marcus.
Oh, you already have Marcus.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
You got a Zwart defeat in there.
I don't. Is that a black card?
Yeah. It's like one of the
No.
few things that can kill tamers.
Alright. I'll put you to 3, and I will play Holy Wave.
You gain security, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's me.
Draw monster cardo.
Considering the deck, how your deck plays, that is very fitting you say that.
Tam, thank you for the follow. I am going to promote. Okay, so I am going to. Do I want the card draw, or do I care about the? I don't really care about the plus 2k. Digiburst. And I will play Hero. And then I will. I am going to pay 3, play Agumon. I am being rated by Tam Cardwell. Cool. Thank you guys for the follow. I'm going to play Agumon, and I'm going to do it. Do you have anything less than 3k on that board?
The bubbles.
Bubbles will die.
Bubbles will die.
And then I will evolve Agumon X for free, draw. And then I'm going to set you to 1, evolve into Rise Greymon X, draw, Rise Greymon X's ability activates, Hero comes out, and I'm going to delete Jerry.
Darn.
So that will be your go. Thank you guys for the raid, I appreciate it. If you're new, I'm missing Novice, you can call me
I will play
missing
Searcher
or
for
Novice.
1. I will go to
Or
5,
miss,
by the
but
way.
not Madam. God, 5.
Draw.
I'm assuming you guys were all playing Digimon?
I was in. So I'll be at 4 due to this. Then. Putting you at 1, I'm gonna play Gatekeeper.
Shit, okay. I go to 1, which would put me to 3, and then 4 because of your security. Right, you're at 3
I'm at
exactly? Yeah. Okay. Draw. Hatch. Agumon. Draw. How much DP is the Gatekeeper?
10.
10? Okay. I'm going to set you to 1. Sunrise Buster. I'm going to play a Karitai, and then the Gatekeeper gets minus 3, 6, 9, 12, 15k.
I forgot the fucking recovery with the Gatekeeper again.
You can do that now. I don't think it would change anything, right? You played it at
No.
the end of your turn, so.
Yeah.
Which would then
No,
mean
right.
that you're at 2, because I would not have gained a memory off Karitai. But that wouldn't have changed what I was going to do anyway.
Yeah. Which would mean I go to 6 then. And I will draw for turn. I will, for 1, Searcher, absorb, for 1, Searcher, draw. So, how big is your Rise Greymon?
He is just 8k.
Just 8k?
Yeah, on my turn he's bigger for all my tamers, but right now he's just 8.
Yeah. Using Mother D Reaper, I'm going to reduce the cost of this by 6. So for free, Pallades Head. I will
what's-
then.
What's that do?
I can, if I have Mother D Reaper in play, I may suspend this Digimon and delete one of my opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to this Digimon's DP.
Which is Rise Gray. How much DP does it have?
It's currently getting plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so it will
Yeah,
be
okay,
10.
that's enough. Enough. It has enough.
I will then.
How much did that cost you?
I should be at 4
Okay.
because I played 2 Searchers. I will then, for 3, going down to 1, play Bubbles, which will then throw this Searcher under the bus. I will then play another Searcher, draw a card.
Okay. Which puts you
And-
to 0, right?
Yes. Oh. How do you do this? I think I leave it there for now. Yeah, I leave it there for now. You go to
3?
you don't get. Yeah, you go
yeah,
to 3.
the
You don't get,
Karitai doesn't activate. My go?
yep.
Draw. Feel sad. Yeah, I sure would like some cards right now, but
Don't worry, I've pretty much cycled through my my whole hand.
I'm gonna set you to 1 and just play another hero.
That is will then put me to 5 thanks to TK Kari.
Yep.
Alright.
Where I can, I'm gonna try and put you to 1. Because putting you to more gets you just even more.
Searcher. Which will then play Searcher. Draw.
So 1 memory.
Yes. 1 memory so far. I will then use Mother D Reaper to play a Bubbles for free. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
I don't like how you're
13?
counting things. Swinging for 13.
yep.
2k.
13,
6k.
13.
11.
Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. still having 3 searchers under Mother for Reaper. 18. Putting 2 under
Marcus.
Reaper to re-attacking.
Burning Gray.
It would currently be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be 20.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You're good. Burning Gray's only 6.
All right, and then when that attacks, I will untap it with bring 2.
Can you do
and
that
then-
more than once per turn?
as long as I have 2 searchers in graveyard,
Oh,
and I currently have
a lot. A good amount.
I currently have 4 left in grave, thanks to you deleting one.
Dang, curses. My hubris. And then I die. Okay.
Yeah.
For a deck you just made today, it's running very good.
So here's the thing, is that I know this deck's weakness is that is rush decks like that one. In this case, as soon as like that security was godly.
Yeah. So when I was saying I hate security control decks, I have yet to be able to play it, but I do run a delicate plan in this deck. I only have 1 copy of it. Which I think I might want to run another Sunrise Buster, because just having the removal is nice. But
Yeah, that's actually why I bumped Pallades' head to 3, because like just with the amount of searchers in there, I was thinking to myself, okay, if this works the way I think it does, I just each turn, if he can't just keep replacing them, I just go delete big guy, delete big guy.
yeah, my whole thing with that is I just really hate security control. So being able to be like, I pay 1, security effects don't activate, swing for 5 checks, like
Yeah.
I want to be able to do that. I don't want to be like, oh no, a Gaia Force. Oops, I'm dead now.
So the 2 cards I put in there, recovery wise, was a Jerry and a Pendulum Feet. The 2 remaining cards I had in there from the beginning was a Holy Wave and Reinforcing Memory Boost. So just activating wise, it would have been Pendulum Feet, Jerry, Holy Wave, Bubbles, Reinforcing Memory Boost, and then let's see. And then I had a Gatekeeper. So that's funny.
So, as a new player, how are you liking Digimon so far?
So far, if I had to like rate my experience, I think the game can be slightly it's slightly not balanced towards something, because I think rush decks and this isn't just for me, playing D Reaper. Rush decks, just because I've watched a couple games on like YouTube and stuff. Rush decks seem to be like the go-to.
Yeah, my first ever deck was Yellow Shine Greymon, and I was playing all of my tamers for retail with that deck, and it was decent at the time, but it very quickly was like, I don't have enough time to play all of my tamers for retail. Like, I have to, so having the red ones, which I can use effects to get my tamers out instead, is very nice.
Which, considering red is my favorite color, having another game where red deck wins is a viable strategy. Makes me happy.
Well, the biggest
considering-
deck right now is blue, technically.
And I bet it runs counter spells.
It runs a lot of bounce your stuff back to your hand.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I actually, my buddy's birthday is coming up, and I bought him some stuff because he's building, let me see if I can find it. He's building this guy, Yelzamon.
Okay.
and I got him the $50 alternate art of the Beelzebub Blast mode.
Nice.
So, and his birthday's literally tomorrow, so
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like the deck he wants to build, and like looking at it, it looks fun, and I like the idea of a self-mill deck that goes, oh, hey, for every 10 cards that are in my trash, I deal more damage, and I find that funny.
That's cool. All right,
But
I'm probably hopping off
it was
here.
nice.
Yeah, thanks for
I'm
playing
about to
games.
go. I was about to go play some Phasmophobia with some friends, but it was great playing with you.
Yeah.
Thank you for this was a great learning experience for me because this actually tells me that certain cards definitely do need to come out of this deck once the replacements come in. Holy Wave being one of them. I don't think I will. I think this
It
is a card
did
that
save
just.
you, and like
It did.
because if
and
you
I'll
were
agree.
at 3, I would have been getting a lot more memory off my Kari ties.
Yeah, and I'll agree with that, but at the same time, I don't feel like this is a game where I feel like this is a game where you want to sit there and choke your opponent as much as possible. And the only time this came up was like, okay, I have 3 memory left, nothing else to do. He's gonna get that 3 memory anyway. All right, holy wave.
Yeah.
Apart from that, the game's super fun. I do like it. I love Digimon. I personally think Digimon's better than Pokemon.
I love them both, but they have their differences. It bugs me when people say that one's
I
a
agree.
rip-off of the other.
I agree they have their differences. Me thinking Digimon's better than Pokemon hasn't stopped me from buying every Pokemon game.
Yeah.
But
I'm not a
I
fan
love
of the
them
Pokemon
both.
TCG though, but like I like the Digimon
I'm not
card
either.
game.
I'm not either. But as I said, it was fun playing with you.
Yeah.
You have a good night, and bye people who watch the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Alright, I want to swap to Survive, because I said I was going to play some Digimon Survive tonight, and I was planning on starting that at 10, but I was having a lot of fun playing the card game, so... Which, you know what? I'm not gonna feel bad about that. We're gonna play it for like an hour. How dare you have fun? I'm sorry. I was playing card games. I was believing in the heart of the cards. Yeah. Give me 1 second so I can swap things out here. Microphone. There we go. Look at this title screen with all the not dead children on it. Let's go make Minoru stop being a dingus. Here's Saki. Should I say something to her? Yeah, what's up, Saki? Did you find anything? Let's get like that. Did it hit you by surprise? Yeah, you did. How do you think I'd react if someone stuck off me like that? I didn't think you'd get so scared. Of course I would. Someone could kill me in the blink of an eye here. Hey, this is gonna happen, Saki. I'm here to protect you. Anybody could say that. Don't tell me you're still scared of me, are you? Yeah, sorry. I'm honestly still scared. I mean, you have enough strength in that little body to kill a man. Saki. Saki's anxiety or cold treatment of Floramon both seem to stem from her fear. Still, if she can overcome that fear, then maybe they can open up to each other again. Towards that end, I should be what can I say? Should I talk to her feelings? This is once again stuff that it's like... This is... it does bug me how similar these chapters are. I feel bad for Floramon. Feel bad? She doesn't want to scare you, Saki, but she has no control over the fact that she does. I know you're anxious, but acting cold is just gonna hurt her. Yeah, I mean, I know that much, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. Floramon... Floramon, I'm really sorry for being so scared of you before. I saw that black mist come out of Lopmon. I got scared, even though you know, it's not like anybody died in this timeline. That stuff has to be bad news. But that appeared because of the gap that opened between Shuji and Lopmon's hearts, which is now fixed. It's hard to put into words. It's something that we just understand naturally. But unless we and our partners both trust each other, our hearts, they die. Your hearts die? I'm so sorry, Floramon. I can't believe I almost killed you. Why are you so shaken up? Of course I am. I mean, you'll die, won't you? Just because I don't want to die, I have to kill you? That's just wrong. See, Saki's not just scared of herself dying. She doesn't want any of her friends to die. I think she let some of the tension out of her shoulders. You're right. Come on, let's go, Agumon. I don't think those two need us to make up now. I really don't get it, but I hate the idea of saying goodbye so suddenly. I also don't want to label someone bad when I don't know anything about them. More than anything, I can't stand the idea of others disappearing because of me. Jeez, can you tell me something you can stand? Still, all those things seem like real possibilities. I don't know what to do. Don't worry, none of those things will come to pass. There's always a chance I'll hurt you, Saki, but I'll do everything I can to prevent that. Floramon. I guess Takuma and Agumon left. Floramon, we got enemies! Behind me, Saki! I forgot there's combat every time I go to raise somebody's affinity in this chapter. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, are these guys Data? Data? Is it just the one? No, there's two. There's two boys. Okay. Yeah, we'll put in Good Bunny Dog. from over here? No, I can't. I could kill the orb, but I don't want to kill the orb. Orb currently hasn't betrayed me. They're all gone. We should be safe now. All I can see telling me the enemy's approaching. I didn't do anything. I just noticed them coming, so I told you. Thank goodness. Power really does scare me, Floramon. If you ever turned it on me, I'd be dead. So I don't think you would do that to me, probably. After all, you just protected me all on your own. Except also Lopmon and Kunamon were there. All I can do is promise that I'll never turn this power on you, Saki. I can only ask you to trust me, so if you do, I'm super happy about it. Thanks, Saki. Alright. Is Shuji and the gang around here? Shuji and Ryo just aren't around? There's Aoi. Should I say something to her? Telling you, you worry too much, Aoi. I don't want to see you like that. I still can't help but think. Why don't I give him back to you, Labramon? You do practically everything for me in fights, during conversations, so you're worried about that stuff. Sorry, I try not to think about it, but it just makes me think about it even harder. Are you sure you're not just putting up with me? You suffer through so much for my sake. You're overthinking things, Aoi. She really is caught up on this. What does Labramon want? What do you think Labramon would like you to do? What she'd like me to do? You said that you thought she might be putting up with you. Labramon himself is saying you're overthinking things, right? I'm not putting up with anything. I'm not lying for your sake either. The day we met, I haven't had a single thing from you, Aoi. I'm happy you can depend on me from the bottom of my heart. Can't you see that? You know, Aoi, Minoru changed after he mustered up some courage. He did? Minoru gave in to his anxiety and ended up saying some awful things, but he regrets it and is trying to start over. You should believe in Labramon a little more. In the meantime, I better be going. Gotta look for Falcomon after all. Bye, Aoi. Later, Labramon. See you two later. I think Takuma's right, Aoi. I wish you'd trust what I say. I don't tell lies or misrepresent myself for your sake. I just to fight for your side. I wanted to get you back to your world. And this feeling. Enemies are nearby. Right after Takuma and Agumon left. I'll protect you all by myself with no additional units in the battle. I am protecting you on my own, Aoi. Ignore the mental image of Kunamon and Lopmon that I am conjuring through pure belief alone. It is just me here. I am the only one here. Server Response gets 3 megas. Which, I'm curious then, does Aoi get a different mega in the Wrathful and Mortal routes? I probably shouldn't have brought Lopmon here, considering there's viruses around, but, who cares? Oh wait, speaking of, I can just turn into a virus. Okay. I'm just gonna move forward then. Lopmon becomes Wendigomon always? No, it just... Lopmon became Wendigomon in an alternate timeline. And then in this timeline, they know how to become Wendigomon too. We just don't... We don't question it. I'm realizing actually I probably should have had Julbimon go the other direction. You know what? Maybe I should have you go over here. You know, maybe I should turn into Antilamon instead. Maybe not now, but I feel like the fact that it resists darkness moves means that turning into Wendigomon was not the right call here. Oh no, and the orb! You have betrayed me, orb! Penalty for betraying me is death. Still resists. Damn. Yeah, okay, just be evil child eating Mon anyways. What is it with... Cause Antilamon... No, Wendigomon ate Shuji, and then that's also Cherubimon's thing in the movie. I guess Lopmon's just very secretly into Vor. Thank goodness you won! You know, for some reason, the inside of this room suddenly looked a lot like the outside. You hit me so well, I wasn't sure if I could really trust that. Truth is, I couldn't trust myself. I'll change too. I want to treat myself the way you treat me. I'll stick by your side. I've already seen this scene in the other timeline. I forget. Wait, can I go back and talk to them again? Sorry you worry back there. Nothing to apologize for. I totally get why you're scared. You say that, but you don't seem all that scared to me. You think? Nothing wrong with that, right? If you can get caught up in fear, you can't... If you get caught up in your fear, you can't even think. My fear prevented me from thinking about how I was hurting you, Floramon. It's fine. Water under the bridge. I'm glad you feel that way, Floramon. Keep sticking with me. You know it. Come on, let's shake on it. Whoopsie, forgot I still had this. I'll give it to you, Takuma. Not holding on to Saki. Okay, so just going back gets you an item. Da, da, da. Hello, is there an item that you would like to give me? So many fights. I'm going to give you this. Yeah, cool. Thank you. I really want to continue the story, but I also would like to get the gang social link levels up. Have you thought of a way to get Minoru and Falcomon back together? Besides doubling down on the efforts to persuade them, not a thing. Falcomon's been through a lot of pain. Can't imagine I'll just snap right back. I agree. I'm not good with this kind of stuff. Saying I don't like that, or stop, I'm sorry, or forgive me. It's hard to believe in that sort of thing, or get other people to believe in it. She's got a faraway look in her eyes. I wonder if she's thinking of something? Should I even ask? I get the feeling I'll make her cry if I respond poorly. I think it starts with you. Is the one I said last time. It's hard, but you can't expect the other person to believe if you don't believe first. I had to believe first, but I didn't do anything wrong. It's not like I didn't believe them anyway. Damn, it's about to burst. It's okay, Miyu, I believe in you. Really? You betcha. Glad to hear it. She didn't break down. I'll tell you exactly what's on my mind, okay? That's right, we're best buddies to the end. Which, you know, may or may not be in a few months. Hopefully not in this timeline, but, you know. Okay. I think believing is hard is the right question, then. It's hard to believe, yeah, no telling what real intentions lie behind someone's words. It's a possibility you can't accept their words at face value. Yeah, some people apologize after the fact, even though they're not sorry at all. Human relationships are stupid. We're not all humans out here, you know. We've got personalities of our own, too, so what's the difference? And Miyu, I might not need to tell you this at this point. I'll always tell you exactly what's on my mind, okay? Best buddies to the end. Say I want to take a look inside those bushes. Don't go too far. We should go to Agumon. Be safe, you two. Don't go running out ahead. Yikes! Wow! Enemies! Spooky shadow means it could be anything. Bergemon's vaccine, right? So, do we want to add Kunamon into this fight? I don't think we do. Oh, Floramon. Critical hit. Can I? actually. Mermaidmon. Kind of love how the sprite has the boob jiggle in it. We did it! You alright, Miu? You know it. No one can stand up to a pair like us. Kaido's such a dummy, isn't he? How could he be such a meanie when he's got an awesome critter like you guys with him? If he has time to care about me, you should give half of that carrying to Dracmon. Seriously, he's helpful and decisive, but that's wasted on his personality. You said it. I'm glad I got you, Sayakumon. It's great that we can talk like this. For sure, I feel the same way. Your gears are always turning. You're always fun to talk to. Let's keep talking about all the kinds of things. Ghost stories, urban legends, you name it. Oh boy, don't you have any cuter things to talk about? What item do you got for me? I don't know why I'm actually grabbing the items. I'm in New Game Plus. I got so much shit that I don't actually need. Thank you. Enemies came, one of them dropped it. Are you okay? I'm great. Staff won't clean their clocks. Good to hear. Don't tell Kaido that part. Don't even want to think about what he'd say. Shmi, are you guys a better wavelength than ever? Yeah, we leveled up our buddy rank again. Yep. Hope Falcon and Minoru can meet each other halfway soon. You wouldn't have to worry if they talked and became buddies. All good, right? Simple way to put it. You're just having to say. I could say I trust Agumon and that connection keeps me calm. Or follow my buddyism religion. Can't promise divine protection, but it's fun. What the heck did you? When the heck did you have time to found a religion? Alert, yo. That's what my fated partner wants. I guess I gotta. Exaggerating. Enough with all that fake crap. I've thought this for a while, Kaido. Aren't you a bit harsh with your words? Takuma. Looks like you're taking advantage of Dracon's temper, or lack thereof. Can't say it sits well with me when I see it. Got her own way of doing things, pal. Maybe you're right, but it just makes Dracmon sad. Should I keep going here? I could tell Kaido to ease up when he talks to Dracmon. Maybe I should back off? Leave this to the two of them? I forget what I said before. I think I said ask Dracmon himself the first time. I know I said the right choice here. Dracmon, if it hurts, then you should say something. This is between you two, so it'd be better if it came from you. My feelings. You've opened my eyes, man. I'm gonna talk with Kaido mano a mano. Sounds like a plan. Let's get out of here, Agumon. Yeah. You're anxious? Doesn't mean you're allowed to hurt someone. Remember what the professor said, if the Komonogami involved unstable feelings. Dracon's gonna attack me? Is that what you want to say? If that happens, you won't be able to protect Miu. You got a point there. Open my eyes, man. I'm gonna talk with Kaido mano a mano. I don't think I actually got it right the first time I played this game, then. Don't say anything. No place for an outsider to butt in. Saying what I'd like to him would amount to pushing my demands on him. This is their problem, so there's ultimately nothing I can say. Sorry, Takuma, I know you're just trying to look out for me. You open my eyes, man. I'm gonna talk to Kaido mano a mano. Sounds like a plan. Let's get out of here, Agumon. Yeah. What do you want to talk about? I think you're being too soft on me. Excuse me, who's being soft? You know, the same thing Minoru did, worse actually, since he ain't showing no remorse, trying to pick a fight. You bet I am, and you're making it easy as pie. If you think I'm sticking to you because you're fate or whatever, you couldn't be more wrong. Saying you're gonna sell us down the river, don't think you can get away clean. Alright, just turn out that way, I ain't in the mood to take on this guff another second. Whatever you gonna do it fast, why don't you? Check on behind you. You don't gotta tell me. Fine, truce for now. Follow me. It's my line. Get your ass in gear. Okay, both of these are vaccine or data? Data. Alright. Well, I'm going to evolve to defeat this chest. Bunny blades. Oh, I forgot. Hurts when I poke them. Nice. No! Dang diamond prism, whatever. How dare you? You betrayed me for the last time. Ah, shit. Okay, I'll also move right here then. Oh, it was confused. It attacked itself. Okay. I was confused for a second there, and I was like, oh, it's confused. All taken care of. There weren't that many to begin with. I think there were a couple of scouts. Maybe they showed up to stop us from fighting. Stars don't align like that, man. Anyway, it seems you're back to your old self. I ain't heard that foul mouth of yours you in ages. Oh, me, oh my, but I wonder who might have been raining on my parade this whole time. Heh. Keep it up, you better not betray me. It comes to a fight, ain't no one better match for me than your ugly ass. So, if you say you ain't gonna be a traitor, I guess I can trust you. Maybe. But if you do turn on us, you better expect a knuckle sandwich. Kaido, you little... We'll see if I even feel like it, that soft little fist... If I even feel it, that soft little fist of yours you push over. Well, I can give you a sample now if you keep that talk up. Excuse me. Back in that fight, I felt it, man. I really do want to protect you, Kaido. I get it, all the trash talk is you trying to cope with the feelings that freak you out. Sorry I can't always pick up what you're putting down. I'll do better next time. You hothead little pushover, you. Shut up and give me some skin. Kaido, do you have an item for me? Can I please has item? What did you two make up? Just back there, we exchanged a look that could curdle milk, right, Kaido? You don't learn a damn thing, have you? Takuma sure looks happy. Isn't that great, Takuma? Yeah, sure. Could it be I was so worried over something that those two considered a minor spat? I'm really grateful to you, Takuma. In the end, I didn't do anything to help. Nah, man, things would have gotten more complicated without you, for sure. Really? You were the bridge us pair of schmucks needed to meet in the middle. Who's the pair of schmucks? Still, Dracon's on the money. Our vicious cycle would have gone on without you. The jerk's a loudmouth in mind and body, so it's impossible to take him at face value. How do I put it? It's okay to have doubts, but we shouldn't hurt family, right? Lost sight of that somehow. Kind of like a new man now. He really must have made his peace with the whole thing. How things are going with Minoru and Falcomon? We're about to go after Falcomon again. Better talk to him as soon as we can before any enemies show up. Yeah, man. We'll take a look around, and I'll let you know if we spot him. Take this. I found it during our last patrol. Should give me some skin is what he would say if they were friends. Is what he would say if they were friends, or if they were going to murder each other. Yeah. Falcon's a pain in his own right. Good friggin' luck. Leave it to us. We'll get him to make up with Minoru for sure. Okay. So that's everybody. Time for story. What's up, Minoru? Over there, it's Falcomon. What do you want now? I need to apologize to you, man. Professor told us how unstable hearts can have negative impact on your evolution. If you ever attack me, I fear it means it'd just be my fault. I ain't done a damn thing wrong, so... You truly act of your own convenience. Sorry, I can't make any excuses. I still hate the idea of you turning bad because of me. He's not saying it's for the moment, it's really how he feels. Can you find it in your heart to forgive him? I've already read all of this. I cannot return. What do you mean by that? Farewell. Oh no, he went 5 feet that way. Hi, Professor. You said you can't. I misspoke. Something going on. We could talk. Can't return to your other comrades. Talk to me. I'm here. That doesn't sound like he's actually mad at you or anything. Can't tell us. What's up, Professor? Found anything? Is it here? Yes, here. What are you saying, Professor? We can't hear you if you mumble like that. Sorry, don't mind me. It's nothing for you to concern yourselves over. It was something time ago. My memory's fuzzy. Even so, this is the place. What's with you? Come back to Earth, please. My apologies. Something was absorbed my own stuff. I'm absorbed in my own concerns. I need to put my thoughts in order. You got it. I'm concerned myself, but that's what he wants. I should leave him be. Should I join them? Hey, Minoru. I beg you, please hear me out. I will not. Enough of your self-indulgence. I shall depart. Expect no quarter from me if I see you again. That's an extreme, man. Farewell. Hold it, Falcomon. Wouldn't you get behind me? Don't run, you need to hear us out. You don't really hate Minoru, do you, Falcomon? Must be something you can't talk about, so you're just trying to run away, right? Do not presume to know my feelings, Falcomon. How lackadaisical can you all be? I do not hate him. What a feckless jest. He heaped verbal abuse upon me. He ignored my heart. He used me for whatever he wanted. How dare you? I get it. I'm gonna let him through. You hadn't a chance to have a proper talk with him. It's okay. I saw how he acted, so I thought he didn't hate me. I thought Falcon still had some compassion for me, but I was wrong, wasn't I? I gotta admit that now. Nothing to talk about. Did you understand? I shall depart. Goodbye, Minoru. His voice was shaking. He can't give up. I can't tell heads from tails anymore. Of course I want him to come back. If it would change, I would really want to apologize for him, but if he hates me, and I just forced him to hear my apology, that's not right. It wouldn't be for Falcomon, it'd just be to make me feel better. I also have confidence, even if Falcomon hates him now, that can't be true. He must fight his courage to fight his own anxiety, which is this just a morality choice? This is a morality choice. Confidence in yourself, it's true that it's some awful things. It's not enough to make him hate you. Maybe he'll quickly, you might get carried away, but no one can stay mad at you. I'm sure Falcon loves that part of you. Loved past tense, right? It's probably not, in case I'm, you're going up against him, I'm probably going to him first, or do you give up? Yes, try a little harder. I'd like to get through this chapter, because again, it's very weird that this is still happening, given that no one is dead in this timeline. Talk to the professor. What is up, professor? Fog's clearing out the fog in my head. Not here, the big building. Professor's talking to himself again. Must be the big building. Yeah, okay, Grandpa. Let's sit you down for your nap. What are you worried about, Professor? Nothing, my apologies. Don't look like nothing to me. I'm bothering you, I want to know what you're worried about. Still bothering you with all my possible mind against my creed. Please wait a little longer. Can I ask you one thing? Yuki and Haru, just what are they? Forget I said anything. You're stopping there? Topic's too uncertain. There's no basis to rely on memories alone. Memories truly don't wish to worry you. Speaking such ambiguity only sow confusion. There's no chance to ask why he's acting so weird. We didn't find the enemy base. Who's there? Looks like you caught me. I thought the humans were all children. Didn't expect an adult among them. Bad break for you to have crossed my path. Wait, it's you? I do remember you. Of course, all the rotten luck. This isn't the time for me to kill you. I'll crush those children before that one makes things worse. Disavow the fools who obtain fake strike through bonds. You can't mean to lay hands on those creatures. No obligation to wait. Don't worry, I'll be coming to crush you soon. You'll be the one waiting, Professor. What? It's dangerous, Haru. Get back. Monster's long gone already. Let's go up to tackle the kids. Sorry, Professor. My matter comes first. What in the world are you? Get up, Falcomon. You're incorrigible. Say what? I'm gonna chase that feather down until he hears me out. That's why I called you incorrigible. I'm being a pain after putting you in such a crappy position, and that's why I can't let you off with a so long, not like this. Tell me, you must have had a reason you can't come back to me, don't you? The reason I cannot return. I cannot tell you. Be silent and get out of my sight. Falcomon Takamon looked like he was worried about something. Takamon, I don't trust myself here. I say something messed up, give it to me straight. I think you're right on the money when it comes to how Falcomon's feeling. From his attitude, I don't think he's keeping his distance because he hates me. I think it's something else. Falcomon looked like he was holding back. I think so too, I knew it. Can't stand me, but if that ain't the case, can't let things end like this. I'll draw him out of him, the secret reason he can't talk about, even if he wants to. Building the professor mentions this way. Appearance-wise, it's not changed since we explored it. Sensing our Komonogami. Since something is really strong. Sometimes enemies appear when I don't sense anything at all. It's upsetting not knowing what will pop out, not to mention how old this place is. Who knows why the professor was so interested in this building? Don't be a scaredy cat. Gotta go in. Let's learn some red flags about Haru and then ignore them. I haven't apologized for me, especially over nothing. I can't apologize for my mistakes if you're not here by my side. We're just rambling, but please come back. You're still angry? It's not that. I cannot stand being around you anymore. You're not dependable? I can say that. Me and the others show the Komonogami is. I'm weak, everyone's themselves, careless coward, I'm scared. It's a very sad moment. It's very sad that he was mean and he's terrified and he can't trust his partner, but he wants to change, and he wants Falcomon to come back, but Falcomon's actually very unsure about himself. There's all of Minoru's all of Minoru's lack of confidence is reflected in Falcomon because they're reflections of each other. Minoru says some ominous "I must become stronger" things that makes it sound like he's gonna have a dark arc, but he doesn't, I think. I mean, he didn't in the other timeline, and this one seems to be going particularly normally, so... Some human children here. Looks at an old TV, and what's this? Oh my god, it's Haru and Miyuki! Which is weird. She's like a shrine maiden, but they lived in an apartment in the city. What are you? You shouldn't be here right now. Can this really be you? Haru sounds more mature. Like he's secretly a Digimon or something. All I wanted to say, I'll be leaving now. Monsters. I'd protect Miyuki. Both ran off. Let's go, Takuma.
Miyuki!
Caught by an enemy. She doesn't seem scared at all. It's your fault for being so careless, leaving a defenseless girl all alone, just surrounded by enemies. What the hell do you think you're doing? Let her go! What are you doing here? Another one is ours. Not you. I'm not in the mood today. Not in the mood? Whatever do you mean? Aren't they on the same side? Something's weird's going on here. You need to stop dawdling and capture those children. And you need to stop being so arrogant. Whatever, it's not like I have a choice. Anyway, I've been wanting to teach you all a lesson. Bring it on, kiddies. Here it comes. Get ready, Agumon. Oh, I should have evolved. Oh, they couldn't reach me. They can, in fact, reach me. Thank you, Orb. All is forgiven for now. Forgiven. Forgiven? Forgiven.
待たせカイト戦いの無駄話はいい
Really? Bring it up to me. Kick your butt, Dragmon.
俺の邪魔をするな
僕の番だね
I forget, does Giga Destroyer have a radius? It's probably better to do...
グレイモンここからだ
No, it's only a 1. Okay, I'll just kill this one.
胃がデストロイヤ
おっと俺の番だな強くなる約束だ
スイーパールツさ
Are, like, Shuji and Ryo gonna show up, actually? Because I made everybody make up with their Digimon, but Shuji and Ryo are the only two that don't need to this chapter because they already had their angsty arcs.
よし俺の番だ誰にも負けない力を
よーし
俺の邪魔をするな
待ってました
I could have de-evolved Bolt Batman also.
強敵うん
Okay. I actually probably don't want to de-evolve
俺の
Bolt
邪魔を
Batman
するな
because
カツを入れてやる
僕の番だね 待ってました緊張する たくまくん
Document everyone, we're
大
so
丈夫だよ
late.
もちろんそうねラブラ
Oh, protection us. What are bonds?
何をグズグズしてる
Kinda like
あまり戦力は削りたく
敵が増えちゃった
That'll never be enough to stop me. Okay. One more poke and he dies. I'll fight for us too.
危ないよ
It's
ミノル
dangerous in order to stay back.
ファルコモンがい
Can't
ない
take
の
risks
に
without Falcomon around.
ファルコン俺が不安に
So
負けて
here,
やつ
I'm last in. I was so
怖さに負けて
afraid. Where are Shuji and Rio?
謝るのは俺の
I'm
方
the
だ。
one who should apologize.
お前は心を入れ
Need
替
to
え
heart.
最後
And
に
yeah, that
信
was
じ
the one
も
who
う
refused
一度
trust. Let's be inside again with trust on both sides.
さあ行く。
But where are Shuji and Rio? Are they just like off having a tea party somewhere? Nope.
僕の番だね
Falcomon, I'm glad that you're back and all, but
ノレクスモン
we kind of had
これで
this.
道を切り開く
We're good.
オーガフレーム
And Shuji and Rio didn't help at all.
お姉ちゃんこ
よっしゃ
Yeah, music back.
まだ立てるのか
Stand, don't let your guard down. Do this. It's weird. Gurumon's staring at the professor.
ちょっ
Where do you think you're
ど
going?
うするつもりだ。
What are you trying to do? He messes with us
Mother,
again. I'll
you-
really let him have it.
と覚えと
This moment, next time we meet, you die. Got away. And into the west, man. That's where the hideout is.
森の向こう
There's a
に
factory or
工場
something across the forest. That must be it.
敵のいると
Know where the enemy is. You get back to the enemy base.
お兄ちゃんと
Yeah, save my sister. Thank you.
いいのに
No biggie.
なんか
Friends,
俺
I feel so stupid. You are stupid.
ファルコモンが帰っ
Minoru.
てきて結
You
局
are a very large
信じろ
dingus.
なんて。
But it's fine.
俺も
Falcomon
ロックモン
was
から
also
黒い
being a
自分が
dingus.
何者かわからない。それなのに。
And, but
そうだ。
it's fine because we can be dinguses
あこんなこと
together.
言ってしまう。ミノルを守る。俺も。
And
ファル寮を襲ったってあんなのにも立ち向かわなきゃならないなんて
The monster hands didn't grab Rio though.
いつも軽口を叩いてでも
I've gone to Digimon
間違ってる
Survive.
自分で
Gotta not be
Falcomon.
weak. And I want
だから
Digimon Survive together.
初めて会った時
Good,
の
cool. The angsty chapter is over. Everyone is friends. We can now start being friends with our Digimon and save the world and whatever.
そうそう
これからもよ。
お
Okay, cool.
あ
Cool.
ーそうね
Check. Put me to
じゃ
rest.
一旦戻るとするかだなこいつらにも
And also, yeah, we're going back to the
たまには-
school for some reason,
たまにはとは-
despite the fact that.
怒んなって
みんなも
Also,
た
yeah.
だわり
Are we just gonna leave
そうだね。
Shuji and Rio here? We haven't found them. Like, not that we were looking for them, but they're just not. Did anybody ask where Shuji and Rio were? That entire fight. Yeah, and then we walked all the way back to the school for some reason instead of spending the night in, like, I don't know, one of the apartment complexes that was in the area that we were. These things are still bothering on me. What's it hard on the professor? Well, Gurumon's attitude. Where the fuck were Shuji and Rio? What's going on? I have no idea. We're definitely getting closer to entering the enemy base.
たくま
Forget about everything going on. His
早く
head
休む
spin,
べきだ
need
ろう。
some rest. Don't feel like sleeping.
うわ
Did I scare you?
驚
Yeah,
い
you
た
did.
よ
How long have you been there? I didn't even notice.
普通
You
に
walked
入
right
ってき
in. You
た
were really
よ
lost in thought.
知ってる
You heard? Thinking too
あんま
much
り
makes
考
you
え
go
事
bald. I think I'm too young for
それはまだ
that.
だったら
You should go
早
to
く寝
sleep.
な
Just
さい
thinking
よ
uses energy, you know.
でも
Definitely
な
can't fall asleep even though he's tired.
ちゃんと
Because
頭
you
を
won't
お
turn
休
off
み
your
させない
mind.
か
You
ら
gotta
よ
make your head totally
頭
empty.
を空っぽ
Totally
に
empty, huh?
か
Any idea how to do that?
何かの
Try
数を
counting up to
数え
something. I
る
heard
といい
that works.
じゃあ
How about counting the teeth on Syakumon's shell? 1, 2. I'm sleepy
効
already.
き目す
That
ごく
was
ない
fast.
ほ
Told
ら
you
言っ
so.
た
You
じゃ
should
な
lay
い
down and count something too. I guess I'll try
そ
it.
れにしても
Actually, I'm glad we talked. Mia was
よか
having
った
trouble sleeping
こ
too.
んなに早く
Pretty
眠
early
く
for
な
her
れる
bedtime,
なん
but
て
seeing your face calmed her
悪魔の
down.
顔
I've I'm gonna hop under my blanket. Night talk about Agumon.
おやすみ。じゃあ、
Let's hear like a whirlwind. Maybe I'm tired. Maybe I should try to stay off Agumon's advice.
僕らも寝ようか。
Go to bed too. I wonder what I should count to. Agumon, I don't believe that you can count to anything. Things are only gonna get harder starting tomorrow. All I can do is ignore what I don't know and focus on doing what I can right now. That's all you can ever do. Alright, part 7. Cool.
さて
Cool. Glad we could wrap that chapter up, because that chapter's annoying. I don't like that chapter. It's very much like, why? So I'm gonna carry Mew. Huh? Fride's gonna be really rough bouncing on top of that shell. Don't ask how she does it. It's magic. I don't know. She evolves into Mermaid Mon and Bridal carries her. Oh, ProZD is playing Pokemon. He's playing a Pokemon Platinum Randomizer.
You know, it doesn't...
Let's go raid ProZD. Give me a sec, though. I need to get my chat up so I can actually raid ProZD. Nope, that's not what I wanted to click. There. Thank you for hanging. Raid message. You have found the missing persons. Thank you for chilling with me. Tomorrow I got D&D, and Saturday I want to go do Digimon after work, which also I'm working Saturday, so that's a thing. And then Sunday, I also have D&D. So maybe Monday I'll stream again. We'll see. But until next time, thank you guys.